as I Google. You know how I do it? I Google Twitch TrueAnon, and then I click
You
the
don't even
link.
know the address?
Well, I know the address, but it's faster to do this way because I gotta hit dot and it's etc. I don't know if I can't tell if it's
Wait,
starting.
someone said there's ads.
There's ads.
What?
Are you guys watching the ad? How's this working? Oh yeah, dude. There's a 15-second ad for
What?
that.
What?
It's
Can
for
we not
Cinnamon
do
Toast
that?
Crunch.
Why is that a thing? Can we not do that?
Can we turn off ads?
Dude, that sucks. Wait, I don't want that at all. I
I don't
don't
get.
want
I don't know. I
ads.
guess Twitch does ads. Can we?
Wait.
This person says I didn't get an ad.
Well,
Can,
that's good.
um, I don't get what the ads do. Do we get? Are they paying us for that?
I don't want that.
Me either. Maybe we can just donate the money.
Well, maybe, no, it's not even that. It's like I don't want people to have to deal with ads.
Yeah, I think though to like do. I don't know because anyone who knows Twitch, can we turn them off? Someone just said the chat has channel points now too. It's weird. Maybe it's Prime users use uBlock Origin. No ads here. Wait, they say if we sub to you, then they turn off ads and you get cash. We don't need the cash. We just don't want the ads.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to seem so upset about it, baby. And we can fix it. It just gave me an ad against vape usage. Are
They
you
know the
fucking
audience.
serious? Also, why is there confetti?
What's a hype train? Dude, this sucks. I hate this.
That's fine. We can figure out
God.
what is hype train. I don't understand what a hype train is. Can someone explain to me what a hype train is? Get off Twitch. There's no other website. All the other ones don't work. It's where.
Well, whatever. Sorry, guys.
Oh yeah. Oh, it says lots of subscribers. Well, we have like 11,000 subscribers, right? Twitch kind of sucks. Well, if you find another website for us to use, please let me know. Well, whatever. Fuck them. I'm just here to fucking drink some mate, baby. Orange.
I thought that was a monster at first.
It is.
Why is everyone into monster now?
It's like a meme thing. People see stuff on the internet and they're like, "This is ironic. I'm just gonna actually drink this all the time now."
Oh, I think it's kind of gross.
The only guys I've ever known that drank Monster were Mexican guys I work with. Mexican dudes love Monster. Respect. Red Bull is on the racial energy drinks. Red Bull is the whites drink. Monster
I don't know if
is
we should do that.
well. I'm just saying for coworkers. Is all white coworkers I had drank Red Bull, and all Mexican coworkers I have drank Monster. The other races I was never sure. I believe they just drank coffee.
Did you put on that outfit because we were talking about Greece earlier?
No, I was like, I had my tan suit out on the bed earlier because I was like, damn, I got a
Oh, I
small
didn't realize
closet.
there was a suit.
Oh, it's a whole suit, baby. I wore this shit in
Oh,
Cuba
you're
like
handsome.
5 years ago when we went. It's a good suit. It's got shoulder pads. Not really my thing, but for a long time it was the only suit because I couldn't afford a suit. I bought one suit for a wedding, for Jen's brother's wedding. That was like, it was not like a dark suit kind of wedding, and I was like, guess I'm buying a tan suit. And I bought a tan suit, and then it was just like for every occasion after that, every other wedding, funerals, everything. I
You're
look
the
like
damn suit guy.
I look like I think I'm Barack Obama.
I was just
I
gonna
think
say
I'm
that.
white Obama.
And
But
you're not wearing the tie, which is the classic Obama look. No tie.
oh yeah, and also I'm smoking. Obviously, a little updated for the 21st century.
You think Obama vapes? I bet he does.
Here's the thing, though. Any serious smoker at some point either divides his time between vaping and smoking, or yeah, that's pretty much it. So like what I do is I smoke a little bit, I vape a lot, because when I was working, every other job I've had before Anchor, I could smoke. Like when I worked at flower shops, no one's around. I never worked at an indoor one. You could just smoke outside. At the boxing gym, there's a class going on. Everyone's, I walk outside, I have a cig. But when I started working at Anchor, it was like my first job that was even like a real job that was like with taxes and stuff. Everything else was, and you can't smoke on the line.
Yeah, well, sure.
That's new to me. I was like every other job I've had to like smoke up. So I had to pick up the Juul.
Yeah.
Juul is moving from San Francisco.
I didn't know their headquarters were here.
Mm-hmm.
Where are they going?
Fucking DC, they're sellouts.
Uh-oh.
I know. That's
lobbying. Watch out for the Juul lobby.
Juul fucked up by being too good.
What do you mean?
Well, like mango, etc. Juul is in cucumber for guys like me, more mature palates. It tastes too good. And so you got teenagers being like, I'm crazy about... Dude, if they had made like a boba tea one, every teenager in San Francisco would be addicted to cigarettes. But it tasted too good.
But that's illegal.
For kids to smoke?
Well, and doing flavors for kids. I mean, they got rid of that with tobacco.
Yeah, and they sort of... I will say, if you look at the numbers, teen smoking rates have like... They were declining steadily for like 20 years. And then, well, of course, Juul's for kids, right? It's a child's, it's like a...
That's why you have it.
Yeah, because, anti-pedophile.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I'm doing false flag, not false flag. I'm doing a little... God, I will say, this is a bit ironic because, like, of our stance on pedophilia, but... Those guys who like pretend to be 14-year-olds online all day and like, to trap guys. There's all those like vigilante groups that like pretend to be 14-year-olds and like go to chat rooms and are like, hey, let's meet up here. And then they like To Catch a Predator did that.
Yeah. Vigilante To Catch a Predator. Yeah.
Weird job.
I feel like you shouldn't do that.
Yeah, I know. I understand that they are literally against pedophiles. Still a weird job.
Yeah, I don't think it's a job. I don't think they get paid. It's like a weird hobby.
Yeah, it's a weird. I guess cops do it, which I'm no fan of the police,
that's
but
different though.
Makes sense.
That's like yeah.
But then also like the FBI hosts child porn, so it's like it's like a closed circle.
Yeah. And DOD.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever looked up, because you know that like basically every federal agency has a SWAT team?
Yeah.
Like the FDA SWAT team? That's my dream job.
To be on a SWAT team?
No, to be on a SWAT team belonging to a government agency such as the FDA. Because it's like, its standards can't be that high.
Where are you going?
Bust raw milk farms. The U.S. Department of Education has a SWAT team too.
Oh God.
Yeah. Education. SWAT.
What is this hype train thing?
Is that Twitch doing that, or is that our deranged, uncontrollable fans?
I like it. It's very weird.
Oh yeah, these guys look like shit. Oh wait, no, this is just a regular SWAT team.
Yeah, whoa.
I know, it's like... What are the standards for the SWAT team in that department? Speaking of, for those following my AR saga, I have purchased not a Surefire, but like the second one down from Surefire Light. I'm not going to show it, but check out how many lumens I get out of this bad boy. Oh yeah, that's pretty good, huh?
Oh my god, I hate it. Stop
Anybody comes
it.
into my house, I can blind him with the light. I bought so much new shit since I've been in quarantine. Not so much. I bought 3 things, but it's cool. Once I kind of figured my way around it, it's like a puzzle. I don't know.
Are you just gonna keep buying more for that one?
Eventually, I think you
More
run
and more
out. I mean,
add-ons?
eventually, there's like some shit I don't know how. Like, I haven't really figured out. And like an AK, it's like more difficult to fuck around on the inside of these things. Like, you need like stuff to do it.
Hmm.
So,
Oh, we can turn off the hype train.
what is the hype train though?
I don't know what it is. It's annoying and looks stupid.
Can someone? Well, I don't understand. I'm not looking at the chat. So,
Oh,
wait,
I am. Haha.
tricks us into giving you free money. It's when you get subscribed. It gives us money.
I don't need money.
We can donate the money. On that, I was thinking we could do like I got this game. You're not going to care about this, but I got this game Deus Ex to work on my computer, which is like a conspiracy video game from I think the 90s or early 2000s. A lot of people like it. I was like, I could just play that whole thing and raise some money for something.
That's true. That's a nice thing to
We
do.
could do Maria Farmer, but I feel like she's going to get that by the time I figure it out. She's already at 40,000.
A lot of people donated. It's amazing.
Yeah. I will raise money for her, but if she hasn't finished that, maybe I'll just give the money to Elon Musk so he doesn't leave Fremont.
Seems like he's gonna.
Bothered me that kid with the donate. Yeah, Maria Rule. She was so nice to talk to.
Yeah, she really was.
Like she was.
She really was.
I don't think we've ever had a rude guest, but she was like the sweetest by far.
Yeah, she was very sweet and open and just like down to talk about whatever. It was very cool.
Yeah. I think it's like, so I was thinking about that, like how weird it must be to be someone like in her position, because 90% of the time when you're interviewed by somebody, they're like writing an article or something, right? And one weird thing about articles is that sometimes you read it and you're like, this isn't exactly what I meant or something. And even though it's like, it's no one's fault, you know, because like we're not all great at expressing ourselves in exactly the precise terms. And sort of by nature, writers kind of put their own thing in it. Not like their own like, lies or anything, but like, I think it's good to have like basically like an unedited just talk about it.
Yeah, it's nice to just have the space to kind of just like say,
Yeah.
talk it through or talk it out. Yeah.
I messaged Virginia Jeffrey again, but I think she gets a lot of DMs. She gave me an email address a long time ago to talk to like a guy who's handling it for him, and I emailed him. He didn't email back, but I'll try it again. She's like friends with Maria, so hopefully like we can talk or something. That would be tight.
Yeah, we'll work on that. I don't know if we should talk about that on the stream.
I think that's all. I mean, I don't know. I've mentioned that before, wanting to get Virginia on. I mean, it's a pretty obvious person.
Yeah, I know. I'm just joking around. I like to keep things.
Yeah.
Right.
What do you want to talk about? I'm totally a loss. I'm brain dead today.
I know. I feel brain dead. Well, we went on a long walk.
That's true. We did go on a long walk. I know a lot of people are going to get mad at us, but I did give Liz a 4-hour piggyback ride.
No, we didn't do that.
We went to the
But we did see
cafetorium.
each other in person today.
For the first time in over 2
months.
months, I think. No, 2 months, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was nice. It was cool.
Apparently in our category, we're under games or something.
Please change your category. It's killing. Wait, our category is killing?
I don't know what that means.
How do we change our category? It's killing me. I'll tell you this right now. If you want me to change the category, I will literally have to stop the stream because OBS does not let me minimize the window. And so I can't change things around. If you can tell me how to minimize the OBS window, I can change the category. I thought it was just chatting. I had it as just chatting.
Apparently it's still under gaming.
Our good friend, the producer.
Yeah,
Can you change it? You can change it.
Oh, I know, but you changed the password and I don't know what it is.
Are you fucking kidding me? Can you try one?
I can try. Hold on.
I think it's in our little thing, though, in our vault.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me try.
Our mods can, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Can they do it?
Are our mods in here? Okatu? I can't remember which way it was. Oh, yeah, there we go. There's one. I don't know if you guys all have permission. I think just that one dude does. Category, just chatting. Who care? I don't know. You guys care. I didn't know this. I don't know what category. What does the category affect what you're watching? Oh, I just got a security code. I'll send it to you. I'll just flash it on screen.
No, don't do that. Oops. Fuck, shut up.
Sick. I respect Twitch because when I installed it, it just makes it open up when my computer starts every time. I smell an end to quarantine. I thought about it more after we hung out. June.
Okay, how do I change it?
Ooh. At the bottom, go to channel.
Mm-hmm.
You see that? Then go down. You see where it says the name of our stream? Just keep going down, and it should say categories.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait.
Luxury vacuum. Where do you work? Do you see it?
Yeah, but I don't know how to change it. Oh, wait. Edit? There we go.
Screen printing place? Damn, how many coworkers you got?
There we go.
Someone asked over under 1 million deaths, and I don't know. It's literally impossible to tell. We're gonna hit 100,000 pretty soon, but I mean that's like 3 months, so who knows how long this will last.
Did I fix it?
I literally can't tell. Actually, you know what? I'm logged in on as my tricky fake account. So let me see. It's just chatting, baby. But now I have to watch a Papa John's ad. Papa John's is back?
I thought isn't he the one who vowed revenge?
He said he was going to eat 30 pizzas in 30 days or 15 days. I believe he was looking real bad when he made that video. Like he was looking not good.
But didn't he say he was like taking revenge out on everyone, or what was it?
Why would you eat pizza?
Stay tuned.
Oh, he said stay tuned?
Yeah, because didn't he? I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, judicious use of the N-word, I believe, on a company-wide call.
Oh, right. That's right.
Why did he, what was the circumstances of him saying that?
I don't know.
Because it was like an investors, I think it was like a shareholders call or something. It just seems like, people say a lot of weird shit on those things. Yeah, cocaine. Yeah. That is, someone said cocaine, and I believe that is 100% what it is.
That's a very good point.
Oh, he said...
These are things I don't think about.
Yeah, he said that Colonel Sanders said it. Colonel Sanders definitely said it. He was
original Colonel Sanders?
Absolutely. He was a Kentucky colonel, which is not a real colonel. Elvis Presley, too, was a Kentucky colonel.
What? What do you mean?
A Kentucky colonel is an honor conferred on you by the great state of Kentucky. It's like it's like stupid loser blue states have poet laureates, and then and like honorary degrees at Stanford. But cool states like Kentucky make you a colonel.
I think when people treat honorary degrees like it's a real thing.
That shit
It's like,
pisses me
what
off
are you
so
talking
much.
about? You can't just steal academic valor.
That's what I don't get. Like, can't they just give you a medal or something? Why do they have to give you a degree?
It's like, you didn't do anything.
Do you
Who are
think-
you? You're nobody.
Are there like diploma mill places that like will give me an honorary degree for like a couple grand?
Ooh, I don't know. We should look into that.
I am famously under-degreed.
Yes.
I would love like do you think I could get a because it's like, here's the thing about doctorate. Doctorate is it's
I
not
want
like
you to get a fake doctorate.
Here's the thing about doctorates though. With doctorates, it's not like you have to go through a bureaucratic process with the state to get a doctorate. You literally just graduate from a school that's like, you're a doctorate, right? Like, it's not a legal title.
Right. You mean it's not like a professional? Yeah, you don't need a certificate like a.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But then I could start, in the drop-down menus when you're filling out your stuff or something. It's like, are you Mr., Mrs., whatever? I could pick doctor. And then I literally could just go by Dr. Belden, which is very handsome sounding, I think. And if I
will never ever call you that ever.
Well, you can call me by my Christian name. It's okay. We're friends. But I will prefer, like, when we're at embassy receptions and stuff like that, like, it would be kind of nice of you to be like, oh, yeah, the doctor is in the house.
No, I would never do that.
Because, like, professor, too, is like, you could be a professor.
Well, that's why you have to become Professor Doctor.
Well, I think it would be nice if you became a professor. I mean, not, through working for it or something. We purchased these titles. And I became a doctor. I feel like that when and young Chomsky became maestro?
Sure.
I'm just thinking of the Seinfeld episode. And we could be like Professor Franzak is it's got a ring to it. You got to admit.
I don't like it.
Professor Prof? I'm just saying. All right, actually, can I give a tip to our audience real quick?
I'm scared.
No, it's a good tip. It's a good tip, and I've done it one time. It was a smash success. Those micronations? Like Sealand?
Yeah.
Sealand sells, of course, royal positions, and a good gift for your old lady for Christmas or her birthday or whatever, Valentine's Day, is to get her a royal title from it, and they'll send you like a little, like a pedigree or whatever, and you can make your old lady like a duchess or something. They love it. Well,
that's cute.
Only done it once.
That's like when you like buy someone a star.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I think those things. Well, that's the other thing too. Actually, fuck. Thank you for reminding me of that. I'm gonna do that. But it's. I mean, obviously, you like. I'm just saying, it's a good gift. It's a sweet gift. You should do it.
Yeah.
Because the other thing about gifts is like, what are you getting? What are you getting her, guys?
You know what's my new favorite gift?
What?
Cameos.
Fuck yes. Yes,
yeah, I gave someone one from Rachel Dolezal, which was really cute. But because of quarantine, there's a impressive array of choices on that website, and you can for a little bit of cash, you can get a real sweet personal message.
Like, who's on it right now?
So many. I was actually just looking at athletes, but and there's some crazy ones, but they're really expensive.
Azalea Banks is on it, but she was complaining, or not complaining, she was talking about on her private Twitter that people were just trying to get her to say the F word for gay people. That was like all her requests for that.
You want to send someone a message, but it has to be like funny, cool person.
Lance Bass is $250. Yeah. Who's getting this child? Who's Alec? I don't know any of these people. Danny Wozniak?
I know, but there are people you do know.
Lisa Loeb?
People you do know, and the whole point you get someone that means something or is a funny person or an inside joke to the person you're getting it for. You don't just get random.
Yeah, he's been on there for a while. Gilbert Gottfried.
He's too much of a thing. He's got his podcast. He's fine.
He's a podcast?
Mm.
Huh. Holy shit, it's Nanette. I assume.
Wait.
I don't know if that's actually
Is
her.
it?
I don't know what Nanette looks like. It's just in my head that's what she looks like. I don't know who Andy Dick, he's been on there for a while too, I think. I haven't looked at this. Remember when we did
Like,
he sucks.
My friend had a really bad interaction with him.
I know exactly what kind of interaction you're talking about, and I've actually heard other people be like, yeah, my friend had a bad...
This was on an airplane, too. Like, they didn't even know each other.
Whoa. And is it the kind of thing I'm thinking of?
I mean, it's Andy Dick. I think there's only one interaction you can think of.
What a piece of shit. Andy Dick did... like, Tom Green, is like... Tom Green and Andy Dick kind of had a similar kind of vibe. But Tom Green always seemed a lot more innocent than Andy Dick. Andy Dick always seemed like there was something...
Remember him and Drew Barrymore dated each other for a long time?
Who?
Tom Green. Wait, were they married?
I don't
or
know.
Engaged? I can't remember.
Wait. Who the...
Mary, thank you.
Kate Flannery. Oh, from The Office? I gotta find... Are there like... Is there anybody who's been in Thin Lizzy that's on here? New?
Maybe. There's a lot of people on there, but you should look at it later.
Gary Moore. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I was getting to... I don't... My problem is, I don't know any celebrities' names because I'm...
I know. I can help you. You tell me what you're looking for, and I'll help you out.
That's a good gift. Gifts are tough.
It is a really good gift, but will you fix your camera because it's bugging me? You're all blurry.
I don't know how, baby. It's... this...
What are you doing?
Sometimes if you like fuck around with it like that, I don't think I'm that blurry. We've really never figured out how to make ourselves not blurry.
I know.
There we go. I'm back. I need a shave, honey.
I did have a nice birthday.
Yeah, what'd you do?
It was my birthday. That's right. I didn't do a lot, actually.
It's quarantine.
I mean, there's not much to do in quarantine.
Yeah.
I went for a nice long hike, and then I made myself a cake.
What kind of cake?
Sicilian orange cake.
Sicilian.
Mm-hmm.
It's just got like a shit ton of tomato sauce in it.
No, it's like got a full pureed orange in it, so it's really like fresh and spongy. It's good. What else did I do? I made myself a nice little dinner. I hung out with my neighbor, which was nice. She brought me tequila, which was really nice, but then I had too many.
You are not, not to reveal too much. We're not exactly talking to Bukowski over here in terms of alcohol. Ability to consume large amounts of alcohol. I've never met a woman who can drink more than 2 drinks.
I'm a little small.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing, too. So that sounds like a perfectly fine birthday in the quarantine.
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice.
I would be, if I was like...
I did a like long Zoom thing. House fire. I can't remember which one we used with a bunch of my friends, which was really fun and stupid.
Did y'all have like a drink or something?
I haven't really been doing those, so it was like the novelty was really nice, actually.
Yeah, I do one like
I imagine if you do it a bunch, you'd be like, oh, here we are again.
Yeah,
and I don't do like meetings. I mean, I guess we do this, but that's different.
Yeah, I know. I don't really like. I have once a week, although I missed this last week. We do like a video chat with me and like shitheads I'm friends with in AA, but not like we do an AA meeting, but that's different people. But I don't do there's some people that do these all the time, which I don't know. I feel like that. I don't know why. I feel like that would start like freaking me out. Not like being like, this is crazy, we're always meeting on the internet, but just like, once you like have one where you don't know what to talk about, you'd start getting bummed.
Yeah.
Well, it was good. I came by for your birthday. I wish you lived.
I know.
I wish you lived here.
I know, but I like where I live. We saw some cool stuff today, didn't we?
We did see some. We saw that fucking many castle-like houses up the hill.
Yes, many insane like fortresses and like gnomish cottages.
Yeah, it's weird. Berkeley, it seems to be that every house was built in 1970 when like Hobbit mania was at its peak. It's like an elven Hobbit village.
Yeah, there's a lot of places in LA like that too. It's really weird.
Yeah, I've seen some of the. I mean,
Los Feliz and like kind of where I used to live.
There was a part of history where every single person who designed a new house was like, dude, what if we lived in a like thatched roof dome? Or like, what if we lived in like a dome made out of shingles?
Remember we saw the dome today?
Yeah. We saw
this weird. Okay, so we were walking by this house. I don't know why I'm looking at the chat. I'm looking at the chat while I'm saying this as if I'm addressing these people.
My eyes are up here.
I'm so stupid. So we were walking past that. There's like a back house, and it had this like dome, like attached to it, like very modern looking. And it's like, oh, I wonder what that is. And Brace just goes, well, one assumes it's a telescope.
One assumes. Well, one does assume. It was on a hill. Hold on, honey. It was on a hill facing the horizon.
No, I think it could be. It absolutely could have been a telescope, but no one is like, well, one assumes. No one's assuming. Who's assuming?
One. It was the Royal One. I was assuming it was a telescope. However, my option B was possibly Hillside Mosque.
I don't think it was. It was more like hippie looking.
Didn't strike me as a heavily Islamic population up in North Berkeley. I actually can't tell who lives in those. Because I'm like, it's obviously rich people. But what are they rich from?
I don't know, because I think so. The like second area that we got to, which is where all the newer houses were, that's obviously where more of the like academics.
We saw a house with like this was the worst thing I've ever seen. I fucking should have taken a picture. It was so awful. It was like these little rock walls. But it was like stacked rocks in like a wall shape. But the wall was contained with chicken wire. So imagine like a wall made out of chicken wire filled with rocks. And I was like, oh, duh, this is like a redneck or something. And I'm like, wait, I'm in the Berkeley Hills. I look down, extremely fancy house. And of course, there was a lot of classic like immigrants are welcome here signs on like $8 million mansions. Oh yeah,
we ran into your friend too, who apparently lives on my street.
Yeah. I thought, well, I can't say who it is now.
I was very sad. Like, oh, there's a house right up the block that has a, free Rahava or support Rahava, whatever it says, sign. And he's like, oh wait, that's my buddy.
So this guy is I won't say his name, but he's a well-known, he calls himself Yugoslavian. He's, from that area of the world. Theoretician who's an anarchist, but he very much dislikes not a big fan of anarchist, that guy. But his grandfather was Tito's vice president. And his other grandfather on his like maternal side was in prison while his like one grandfather was vice president, the other one was in prison for refusing to he was like an unrepentant Stalinist basically, and was like against the Yugoslavian government at the same time. He was in an island prison, and one was like visiting fucking Nasser and shit, which was very sick. But this guy is I really want to, he's got a house because his family's from there. He's got
the house is very cool. Well, I'm pointing to it.
He's got that house, but he's also got a house in Croatia.
We should go
on the beach. He's like, yes,
Yeah, we
go
should go.
anytime.
But it was so funny because we're walking past and Brace is like, oh, that's my buddy's house. And we're just standing outside, like yelling his name.
Yeah, his name's Andre, just screaming Andre, and he like came out on the phone like, "Hey, what's up?" He seemed a little shocked, which he did the same thing that I do whenever I
He
run
was on
into.
the phone trying to figure out the stuff. So
Yeah, it's I want to go. We gotta go to the Balkans.
yeah,
You never really think about what's up.
I would like to go.
I've always like wanted to go, but it's always seemed like complicated because all the countries are really little, and I feel like you'd want to go between the countries, and they don't really like each other.
You know who's got a great story about going to the Balkans? Leah.
What happened to her?
You know, I don't know if it's my story to tell, but I'll say that she went and God, dude, I think it must have been like 2002, 2001, 2002. She was in Croatia. It could have been earlier. I mean, I don't even remember where she was.
She must have been very young then.
Maybe, yeah. I can't remember. She was very young. It was like, yeah, she was very young. But she's got some crazy stories about like sleeping on benches and stuff. It's pretty good.
Ah. Yeah. I know. I always wish everyone I knew when I was younger, like, went to Europe for like a month or like 3 months or something like it. Like, backpacked around and was poor and lived in hostels. I mean, they didn't have any money here either. But I was always just like, I don't understand how you guys are affording the plane ticket over there. Because I don't know how I'm like supposed to raise $800 and then have enough. Like, my girlfriend, this girl Jonah, who I dated very briefly, I always forget she was my girlfriend. I met her in community college. She was like after like 5 or 6 months of us dating, she's like, I'm going to Europe for 3 months on a vacation I've been planning. And I was like, okay, this is it for the relationship. Like, she's going to immediately bang some Euro, which is, fine. Which she should do. We're 20 years old. Go, get out of here, baby. But when she got back, she was like, yeah, I just slept on park benches in Paris the whole time. And like, there's some bookstore that foreigners work in Paris. That's like if you're like a young like writer, you like want it. It sounds like a nightmare to me. But you sleep on the floor there and work there during the day, which I thought France had strong labor laws. Does not sound like it to me. But she basically told a tale of being homeless in Western Europe for 3 months, which I was like, you can do that here.
It's not just romantic here.
Yeah, but I'm like, why don't you just go sleep on a park bench in LA?
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
I'm done.
Wait, I'm gonna get a soda.
Okay, well, I'll talk to these. Can you get me one?
Yes.
Can't sleep. Actually, I guess you can't sleep on benches here. It does sound fun though. I was so my big vacation when I was a young person was I went to Australia because I really liked Australian punk and I had a lot of friends there and I was like it was a really cheap ticket and so I went and it was cool but it wasn't that great. Oh, right on, Lake Radio. Message me again. What do we call our fans? Do we have a name for our fans? We did Epheads at first, but like it's like not that lyrical. Not lyrical. It's not like that catchy. I feel like we could do Gumshoes. Gumshoes is good. Yeah, Gumshoes is pretty good. Brace, I met you in Australia back then. Bullshit. Where? Where'd you meet me? I won't be able to see. Do you like Total Control? I was hanging out with those guys. Those are like my buddies. Total Control wasn't a band back then. This was in like 2010 or maybe 2009. I would think I was like 19. I was a teenager still. I went out there. First night was in Sydney. This thing called Ooga. No, that was a band. Something Fest. And it was like Total Control, Royal Headache, all those bands. Not Total Control, UV Race, Royal Headache, Straight Arrows, all those bands. And I'm friends with DX from Total Control from way back in the day. We both wrote for MRR, and he was in a band, Straight Jacket Nation. We played together, and so I stayed with him for a couple weeks. Then I stayed with Snake from UV Race for a couple weeks. I think he was in Total Control too, and then it was I don't know, it was cool. I was there for a month. I went to Warrigal to stay with Marcus from UV Race's parents. DX just emailed me though. Yeah, DX is my favorite character to come out of punk rock. He's a real man. So I was talking about trip to Australia. So I went to Australia for like a month, and I was like in my head. I don't know. It was fun, but it was just like it was not like exotic enough, I guess. Like I was like, everyone here speaks English.
Where?
Australia. So my big vacation when I was a kid, or like my big like young person vacation, was I went to Australia for a month. I went to the dog races. I believe I took acid at possibly the dog races. I can't remember, somewhere around there. I did. So this one night, these girls were like, these 5 girls at the show were like, at this place called the Tote, were like, do you want to come do Eckies with us? And I was like, I don't know what that is. Absolutely. We go to their house.
Oh yeah.
I told you the story. We did the ecstasy. Everyone falls asleep but me and this girl that was maybe like 4'1". We go to her bedroom, child-sized bed. I smoke weed because I'm like...
What?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. I'm telling you. Child-sized bed. Like, not like a single bed, but like a child-sized bed. I'm like, this ain't happening, baby. She gives me weed, and I'm like, of course I'll do weed. You know, I can't smoke weed for those who don't, you know, not up on TrueAnon lore. Not a weed guy. Smoke it. In my head, I have a hallucination that I'm a pencil and she's a piece of paper, and I have to like wrap her around me, not like a sexual way, to like fulfill like nature. It was fucked, man. And I end up sleeping in a bed and she sits on the floor. I get up at like 6 a.m. My buddies are playing a footy game at like 9 a.m. They're like, go, you go to Kent Middle School. Absolutely not. And I bounce out of the house, and I'm walking out of the house in the front door. They're all asleep, and I'm feeling real bad. And I open the door, and there's a guy there, and he's like, hey, is like, who are you? And I'm like, I'm Brace. And he's like, have you seen my girlfriend lives here? Like, you know, she's up. And his girlfriend was the girl that nothing happened between us, whose bed I had just slept in. So he was about to go in and find his girlfriend sleeping on the floor. And I walk out, and I immediately just puke all in the front of their house in like the bushes. And I was like, fuck, I just got to get the fuck out of here. And I took off. And then the girl messaged me, not the girl, her roommate, I think was pretty cool. They were all cool. Messaged me, was like, why'd you throw up in front of the house? I was like, I don't know. But so years later in Greece, we're eating in a alleyway, and there's nobody else. It's a holiday in Greece. And this fucking girl starts talking to us, to me and Jen, and she's like looking at me. She's like, "Do I know you?" And like we knew a lot of the same people from Australia. She was like an Australian punk person. And then there was only 3 of us eating. There was 3 different tables. And me and Jen, this girl eating by herself, and another girl eating by herself. And this girl knew who I was, or like we knew each other. Like we had a bunch of mutual friends. Like she knows all these guys and bands I know. And then at the other table, that girl recognized that other girl's voice and knew her in Greece. Very weird.
That's cool though. I like when stuff like that happens.
Yeah, we all hung out for like 2 days. It was cool.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I don't know. That's my Australia story. Australia's fine. Do you ever go on like a big trip when you were like early 20s or something?
No.
What's wrong with us?
I was working. I didn't have any money.
Me too.
What's up, guys?
Yeah, how you guys doing?
Liz has never left San Francisco. That's not true.
What's up with the stars next to people's names?
What's the... Oh, people have an eye emoji.
Wait, where do they get it? I don't see it. Where are the eye emoji? I can't see the actual...
No, it's like the triangle from the dollar eye.
Oh, yeah. How'd you guys make those?
I don't know.
Huh. Cool, I like the eye. I feel like the eye is a good symbol for us.
It's definitely stuck. It feels like ours.
Yeah, I feel like it's ours. It's the rose is done. The rose emoji is done, baby.
Well, also a rose emoji person is like a type.
It's a type. It's a type.
No one wants to be called a rose emoji.
It's a guy with this facial hair, but he's not embarrassed of it. Yeah.
Like yeah.
Why isn't there a bros emoji?
Pejorative, which is not a good situation to be in.
Yeah, you never want to end up. So I'm looking. I'm on the consumer's point of view here, baby. I'm looking because I'm logged in, not with the TrueAnon. Oh, so there's like a little triangle, and I can do. But there's like faces in here, but like they're not. Whose faces are these? Like who are these people? So there's like emojis of people. I mean, I guess you can't see it. Tier 1 bit.
Sorry, I don't understand.
I don't get it.
No way.
They're me? They're not
okay,
me.
That's enough. Everyone, that's enough.
Yeah, all right, you're good. Okay. How you guys doing?
Yeah, we get it.
Hold on, I'm hot. Let me take care of something real quick.
Oh, okay. What's up, guys? Just me. I don't know what he's doing. I like the pizza. I've been craving pizza. Hello? Missed you last time. I know, it was just Brayson, Palma, and Ben. I heard it was crazy. I heard it got a little crazy. Did I watch Last Dance? I did watch Last Dance. I'm not finished yet, and it's excellent. Oh my god, this chat goes so fast. Make it go slow. How do you make it go slow? Oops, I always forget to talk. Like as if there's a way. I don't know what I'm. Sometimes I forget that I'm on camera. I'm sorry.
I know, Liz, you love just
What?
You gotta just insult them back and forth. They say something to you, insult them. They say something else to you, insult them. I got you something, honey.
Because I'm nice. You got me a copy of the Quran?
Yeah. Prohibited foods. Say, I find not in that which is revealed to me aught forbidden for an eater to eat thereof, except that it be what dies of itself, or blood poured forth, or flesh of swine. For that surely is unclean, or what is a transgression other than the name of Allah having been invoked on it. But whoever, they're talking about kosher here. It's they do their own kind of kosher thing. The righteous will prosper. What's up?
Have you read the Quran?
I read parts of it. I had one when I was in Syria. I had like a little pocket one that I got from another dude. I read a lot of it, but it was like kind of went in one ear at the other. It's like one of those things where it's like capital. You got to do it with a reading group.
Someone just asked, is Alice of Queens an AI? No, she's not.
Who's that? Queen? I love all queens. Oh, I know who you're talking about. Hold on one sec. I gotta get...
Oh my god. Leaving me alone?
Well, you know, there's a whole chat full of people there.
I know, but I never know what to say or anything.
Well, that's very reassuring for me, baby.
Why?
Well, because I don't know. What, you know? This thing is so fucking cool looking now. I have finally a guy who can fix something up.
I know. Now you just got to get into cars.
Well, gotta learn to use them first.
I know.
What's the best
People
pizza in
need to
Berkeley?
learn.
R&L's, baby. Yeah, I feel like me and Liz are both slow today. No offense, Liz. But
Okay.
yeah.
I do feel a little slow. Also, my allergies are like awful right
What
now.
happens to you when you get them?
It's just like all of my sinuses.
You know who we should get on here? Lil Michaela.
I could make a phone call.
Let me stream with her.
No, I'm not. I don't want to talk about that. Stop doing it. I don't like it.
I'm not doing anything. That's just the neighbors outside. Hello, Liz. Welcome to
I don't like it.
Welcome to the freak zone. Dude, if I was like trying to
You're not a horror movie person, right?
horror
I
movie,
forgot.
no, I know what's gonna
That's-
happen. I'm gonna get scared. What's the point of watching a movie when it's like a comedy?
I know, you don't like.
I already know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna laugh. Ruined already. Well, do you like horror movies?
No, I get too scared. I get nightmares.
It's only cool to watch horror movies with girls. That's why. Like if
It's like protect. Protect.
no, it's just fun to see girls scared
Oh,
because they're like ghosts. Fuck that, and you're like, they ain't. I think ghosts are real, but only because I want to be one.
I mean, I think they're real. Everyone knows I believe in ghosts.
Yeah, I just would love to be.
I believe in all sort of supernatural things.
Werewolves.
I think it's possible.
The ones I'm not sold on
I mean,
are.
why not? I think it's on the burden of others to prove they don't exist.
That's true. A lot of people think science works the opposite way, where they're like, or electrons. Like, you can't see electrons, you can't see neutrons, you can't see neurons, can't see nerves in people. They're too small to see. You can't even see the inside of the body from the outside. And so it is on the bird, but I believe in them.
I don't think it's the same thing, really.
Well, that's the thing. That's the beauty about
Do you believe in
science.
witches?
Do I believe in witches? Yes, I believe in witches. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I believe in witches. Did I show you this John Dee book I got? How to do angel magic?
No.
Oh, it's right here.
Oh, you brought it the other day, and I think I was like annoyed or something.
You probably were annoyed. But, baby girl.
Oh, yeah.
Practical Angel Magic of Dr. John Dee's Enochian Tables. Right there. That's the answer. But guys back then were just like, I'm going to write a book about practical angel magic.
You can't do that anymore.
Well, this is why, like, I want to start. So there's a Rosicrucian. Has anyone here? I know there's a few Bay Area people who watch this thing. Has anyone been to the Rosicrucian Museum in San Jose? I think the chat has to catch up with where the video's at. Someone said yes. Can you tell me about it? Yes, I am from San Jose. Well, then tell me, is it good? I want to go down there. This person says I went to a school for a school trip in 5th grade. If I went to a school that brought me to the fucking Rosicrucian Museum in 5th grade, I would be more advanced than I am even now.
Do you believe in demons?
Yeah, I do. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I've met one. I literally think I met a demon. I'm serious. In Greece too.
Okay,
let me just grab my water from right here.
Okay, here we go.
I was in a Kurdish center. And in Greece, there's a lot of Kurds there, and we're all getting ready to go to a refugee camp for Nevros, which is like Well, a lot of countries around there, or excuse me, like a lot of peoples around the Middle East celebrate it. But for the Kurds, they spell it differently. It's like the New Year's. We were gonna take buses to a refugee camp there, and I was meeting up with this British guy I know who was another vet from there who was living in a refugee camp. Just like, complicated story. But there was this British guy who was there who I had not met before, but I'd heard about a little bit. And talking to him, I literally can't describe it anymore, but talking to him, I realized, like, this guy is evil. Like, real evil. It's like, sounds so silly to talk about it, but like, it was like, I've never
like, what was the eyes?
Eyes like, black. In my mind, they're like black eyes. And it's like, we were talking to him, and he starts talking about these. He was describing what he believes in politically. And he basically just described like, sort of like agrarian fascism, and like all the races need to be like, but he was like weird, like he had read like Abdullah Öcalan's books, but he had like sort of tried to adapt it on his own, and a lot of Öcalan's writings don't make much sense anyways, and he tried to adapt them for the like, it was just very weird, but like it wasn't even like what his politics were abhorrent and also insane, but like it was like fantasy politics, but like he had such a like horrible presence to him that I realized I had the thought that if I go to Nevros with this guy, like I wanted to kill him, like really did. I was like, there's like weird, I don't know. You can ask Jen about it. She'll know exactly what you're talking about. And we got there, and we were on the bus, and like we were going through Athens, and this guy was on the bus, and he was like, you know what? Stop the bus. I'm getting off. Like, I couldn't stop thinking about fucking him. I've never felt like that. I've never felt anything close to that in my life. And it's like, it felt like I couldn't even be around him. Like, it was like, I felt nauseous. And like, again, this is a crazy reaction to have to somebody you've talked to for maybe 45 minutes ever. Right? And like, it's not really like, I'll be the first to admit, it's not exactly sensible. But I really thought, I was like, at the time, I was like, this guy's a demon. Like, this guy's fucking evil. And like, evil will fall. Like, it's like he is a black, and he was dressed in all black. And it was like hot as shit. Athens in August. And it's like not even the stuff he said that was so, it's not like he described some political thing that was so evil that like blah, blah, blah. It wasn't that at all. It was his spirit. No, it was like, feel it. It was exactly. Yeah. It was his spirit. And I got off.
I mean, that's what people say about Manson.
That's exactly the person I thought of.
Interesting.
And I got off the bus. I walked for about 10 minutes, and I just vomited. Yeah. Vomited like, just not like crazy, but just like, bleh.
Everyone goes, yeah.
What's that?
That's in Twin Peaks.
Oh, yeah. And I know, guys, Liz, I know it sounds fucking crazy to describe it, but, like, it was real. I'm not, like, a guy who's, like, I'm not a big, I'm a vibe guy, but, like, this was real. And
you're always kept vibes.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm very in tune. But, so check this out. We start, like, maybe a year ago, trying to figure out something to like a dumb documentary to watch or something. And I'm like, oh, I'll figure out what Bitcoin is. And I turn on a documentary about Bitcoin, and I immediately felt like a tightness in my stomach by the time the narrator spoke the first word. And I'm like, wait, like what is going on here? Like I felt like I started getting heated again, and I didn't even put it together. And then, it's like showing all these montages of stuff. And then in the first scene where it showed a person, it was this guy talking.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. And he's like a famous guy, I think. He's like a famous Bitcoin guy. He's it was, and I like wanted to fucking like shoot the TV. It was crazy.
Elvis style.
I don't remember what his name is. I think I don't remember what his name is, but he has evil facial hair too. He's British. Ooh, YPG volunteer. Yeah. I don't remember what the documentary was called. I watched the documentary for 3 minutes and I turned it off. I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Have you ever met a demon?
I don't think so.
You'll know. We will.
Yeah. I can't think of any, and I feel like if I did, I would remember.
Yeah. I remember this vividly. And you know how bad my
Yeah,
memory is. Like,
yeah, you have not a great memory.
hold on. Someone just posted a link. It was asking if it was this guy. No comment. Yeah, no comment on that. That was, yeah. I don't know.
Wait,
Maybe he's
really?
a nice guy.
Why? Wait, I'm gonna look.
I guess all these people know his name is.
That guy? No, it's not this guy, is it? Oh, wait. Oh. Weird. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, but I got. And it's funny, actually. Maybe I am wrong because he like told my other friend there, he's like, "I'm sorry, I made Brace have such a strong reaction." But I don't know. It was just dark energy.
Interesting.
Someone said he's tried to do stuff with his sister for Bitcoin. Show me an article, I'll believe you, but that sounds like a rumor to me.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Me either.
It's already giving me bad vibes.
Yeah, well, it's impossible for me to have bad vibes. I got the peace. Always good. Always feel in control.
And you got your swanky little outfit on.
Oh yeah. If I was attacked by a demon
a real
now,
charmer tonight.
thank you. If I was attacked by a demon right now, I would blow it away. The thing is, this is like, I do believe this, and I formulated this theory years ago, is that you can shoot like devils and ghosts. Just no one tries.
I don't think you can because it goes right through.
No, that's the thing. Everyone just assumes it goes right through.
No, because they're ghosts.
If you have a righteous cause, all your bullets are holy and blessed. And if your righteous cause is killing a ghost, you're all good. Everyone's like, they're incorporeal. No one knows how bullets work. They go too fast. That's like, doesn't even make sense.
Oh my god. You can't keep saying shit like this. People think you're serious.
I am serious. I have thought about this before. I was like, if I see a ghost, I'll shoot it. Why not? I mean, there's no downside, because if it just goes through it, the ghost won't even be mad. If it kills the ghost, I won.
Maybe.
Do you believe in goblins?
Ooh. Define goblin in relation to other
That's tough.
supernatural beings.
Goblins are like evil tricksters. Little like, I guess.
So not a demon.
Not what?
Not a demon.
Not a demon, but like they'll like be a servant of a demon, but they like also do their own shit.
Pinochet believed in goblins. Is it true?
Pinochet believed in goblins? That'd be so funny if Pinochet didn't believe in anything supernatural, but was just like deathly afraid of goblins. Yeah, someone said, I think Brace is describing imps, not goblins. To be honest with you guys, I think that imps and goblins are basically the same thing, but people just it's a small devilish trickster, right? And there's not multiple races of those. I'm sorry. Imps are demonoid, so possibly goblins too. I think imps are real, but they only exist in Eastern Europe.
Okay, go on.
Well, when I was writing the Holocaust book, I was trying to research like Eastern European like folklore, and there's so many goblin stories. That it's like they can't all be made up.
Like what?
Just like stories about like if you do this, there'll be like a little, like maybe not a goblin, but like an impish creature will come and like take your broomstick and stuff. I mean, broomsticks were pretty big back then. Yeah, it.
Do you think fairies are real?
Yeah, I had 2 on the last stream.
That was very cute.
Yeah. But I thought that
I don't believe in fairies.
I don't either. I'll tell you what. I don't really believe in many positive.
I believe in angels.
Did you see someone walk by me?
Shut up. Stop it.
I think someone really did. Like,
what the fuck are you talking about? What?
Yes, people are saying they saw it. Dude,
Wait,
I live on the 3rd floor.
Wait, what do you mean? Like a shadow crossed? For real, someone was in your window.
I live on the 3rd floor.
Can someone go back and clip it and post the clip or whatever?
My windows are lined up. No, my window is not lined up to anybody's window.
Wait, was it my window?
Hold on.
Was it from my window? Because...
No. That's just another apartment building, 3rd floor.
Okay, wait, someone clipped it.
Okay, I'll watch it.
Wait.
Do you see it?
Wait. Yeah, dude. What? No, that is from me. That was mine.
I can't see behind you. No,
But
that was my
like
window. Let me watch it. I have to watch this ad before I can watch it.
No, it's because it's right on the border. It's from my window. It's from right here.
Wait, how do I... Oh, I gotta subscribe to the channel. Wait,
for God's sake.
Wait, how do I just look at my... Oh, just because I'm following. TrueAnon. Videos.
That's a cool little trick, but it was my window.
No, dude, that was my window. I swear to God.
No, it wasn't. It was mine.
How do I watch the clip? Someone has an image. That's not it. There's nothing in the image. Something's fucking with me, man. There's something going on here.
Dude, it was from my window.
I can't find the clip, but...
Oh my God, the clip, what are you talking about?
I'll believe it when I see it.
Oh my God, I'm going to text it to you right now.
Would this look stupid? Yeah, it would look kind
of dumb. The chat went too long. Anyway, it's mine.
All right, someone clipped it for me. No, dude, this is freaking me out. That does in your window there, but I swear to God it was in my window here.
No, it's mine. Oh my God. You saw it because you were looking at the screen, and so you saw it, and it looked like your window, but it was my window.
I don't like being toyed with by illusions.
But you love illusions.
I do love illusions. Where's look, you know what I got? Remember?
Oh.
From our live show? We're
sad.
Not to get too far into this, of course, on the stream, but we're going to have to just come up with a totally new live show.
I love our live show though.
Yeah, me too. Yeah,
It feels so dated now.
that's what I'm saying. Like, doesn't it seem like it's kind of dated? I mean, we do it for those who have not seen the
But
live show
that's
or
what
watching.
no one's seen it.
What's up?
So no one's seen it.
I know. We only did it 3 times. We
I
do.
know.
We don't do a live. We don't do a live podcast. We do like a live show. And
It's like scripted.
yeah, like
basically.
semi-scripted. But yeah, I don't. We should just do the JFK symposium.
No, that's separate.
Yeah, that's like gonna be like a convention.
Yeah, and we can only do it in November. So
How about a 9/11 symposium?
no, we've already done that.
Well, this is where we have people with differing views of it. Fight.
No.
What,
Who
someone
killed
else-
MLK? The fucking
FBI.
CIA. What's his name?
I think the
The-
FBI did it.
Well, whatever.
I mean, intelligence agencies
Yeah.
did it. It's like obviously the FBI, like a
They
U.S.
were all
government. killed them.
there. It's like
That shit doesn't
why
make
did they all
any
come-
sense. Has there been like a not but like a JFK style like commission on? I know there was at the time, but like
His daughter sued the government.
yes, and she won, right?
Yeah. I mean, they basically, it's so funny if you go in Memphis, if you go to the Civil Rights Museum and then across the street,
Yeah.
there's the
motel.
But the whole museum across the street is just like about the shooting.
I've been, and even
they
the museum.
set it up and walk you through the government did it.
But even the
It's
museum, yeah, exactly. The museum, the official museum for the MLK death is like, yeah, the FBI did this.
Yeah. It's pretty amazing, actually. It's good that they,
Yeah.
certainly not what I think was taught, but
No, because you're taught that it was just like this lone dude that did. But even that dude, once he was in jail, was like, but they made me do it.
yeah.
Yeah. Martin Luther King was cool. People are always like he was cheating on his wife.
No comment.
No comment.
None of my business.
No, yeah, exactly. I don't understand why I got to get in Martin Luther King's business. He's done so much for the country. I don't need to go.
Also, not my marriage. Don't care.
Yeah. Hold on. I need
How about this?
fuck.
Maybe an open marriage, which is
Exactly. I guarantee that there has been some fan fiction about that.
I'm just glad, the idea of Martin Luther King Jr. polycule.
Thruple.
Oh God, with Curtis Scott.
That footage of him cheating was taken by the feds to use against him. Of course it was. And I'm sure they set him up for it 2 other times. I mean, they fucking, yeah. Don't forget he was there to support a garbage man strike. Memphis is such a great town.
It is. I really liked it when I was there.
Such a great town. Yeah, it's did you watch that Malcolm X documentary that came out? That was kind of like
When?
reinvestigating his death.
No, I haven't seen that. What is that?
I think it's on Netflix, but it's like I didn't get past the first episode. I thought it was kind of like I had just watched a bunch of Malcolm X shit, and I was like kind of juiced on it, and then the documentary felt kind of dry to me. But I'm also not a giant documentary guy, so it's not produced by Netflix.
I don't know. I didn't even hear about it. Hold
Yeah.
on, let me get more something to drink.
What you guys smoking on? Solve the mystery of why I have the most free time of my life and the least amount of creative force. My brother, there are millions of researchers hard at work figuring that out right now. What you sipping on, baby?
Some
Ooh. How come it's orange?
Oh, because I had some of this in it, some soda.
Ooh. Classic girls' move of watering down the soda.
It's just sparkling water.
That actually sounds pretty nice. Some person here just said I'm sipping on some coffee. I don't know where you are, but unless you're a European, that is a crazy thing to be doing right now.
Yeah. Oof.
Oh, I see Gia's here. Hello. I'm out of drinks, baby. I gotta tell you this. I'm out of drinks.
What do you mean?
I got no drinks left. I'm pure agua.
The drinks. The drinks are drank?
You know what I don't like? If I may complain about girls for a second.
Okay, here we go.
You go to a girl's house, no matter what relationship you have with her, you know, maybe you're hanging, maybe it's your podcast co-host, maybe it's maybe it's a beautiful dime you met on the Models Date, which is a private application that, you know, I'm of course the CEO of.
Okay.
And you know, you're at their house, and you're like, oh, I'm parched. Let me get a glass of water. 100 times out of 100 times, they will hand you a glass that is this large.
I have big glass for you.
Yes, but I will say, women are like at the glasses store, and they're like, what does this hold? Like a lot of water? Horrible. Get this out of. Do you have any thimble-sized glasses here? Do you have any glasses that will hold? Do you have like something that will hold? Exactly. Look how small that glass is.
I know. Wait, I've got smaller glasses.
Of course you have smaller. Dude, I've got a glass that is like this big, and it's just like I don't know where it comes from. I don't want it. It's fellas. You know what I'm talking about here. Women be sipping, and then they're like 2 sips. Oh wait, gotta go get more. Why is that? You can just put the whole thing in and just sip on that.
You want this size glass?
Oh, that's an extra large. That's an extra large for you, huh? Look at this. You can wrap your whole hand around. Look at this. Look at this commanding glass that I have here. And you know what? You know what I do? I keep a whole pitcher of water right next to my bed for sipping on.
Yeah, but I drink. Oh my god! But I drink water out of like a big glass bottle.
That's true. Are you a water drinker? Because another thing. Girls, they do not like drinking water.
What? I drink so much water.
Okay, rare exception.
Girls love water.
That is not true. That is not true. Girls are always like, oh, I feel crazy. And I was like, when was the last time you had water? And they're like, oh, 4 days ago.
What?
I just had iced coffee.
What are you talking about?
To be fair, most of the guys I know just drink Modelo all day.
Oh my God.
My old coworker.
I drink like at least, I don't know how much. I drink a lot of water.
When I worked at the brewery, my coworker, and by the way, there's a brewery that does not produce Modelo. He just drank Modelo all day. First Modelo, 6 a.m. Last Modelo on the bedside table. He's a Modelo guy. Not knocking him. I feel like fucking Bad Lieutenant Portical New Orleans right now. That sounds expensive. Yeah, I think he traded our product for that somewhere. Trading rule. If you work at a fucking place or you do a craft where you can trade it for things, that's a fantastic. I love the bartering that takes place. When I worked at a gym, got free yoga lessons because we traded boxing lessons. It's fantastic.
I love the barter system.
Love the barter system. But we can't barter. Like, this shirt sucks. We can't. This is the first time I ever worn this. We can't barter.
You're looking a little Jeffrey Epstein there.
I got the island. It just the buttons are weird.
Oh my God! Please.
Is this too many? This is too
yes.
many.
That's like you're taking your shirt off.
There's like 4 more buttons. It's a straight up and down button shirt. Yeah, someone said I'm dressed like the temple. Correct. Yeah, it's a good suit. Um, ooh, I got cigs.
You do?
I got like 40 packs of cigs on my desk. These are the little guys too. But here's the thing: is like we can't ever trade our craft for goods and services. There's nothing we can do.
Could do cameos. I would never. Also, no one would ever want that.
I bet people would do cameos for you. Are you kidding me? You know, people would pay like $8 to hear you say, "You're so crazy, Benny."
Stop it. I don't like it.
That's why I told you not to get on Cameo. I'm not gonna smoke a cig on stream. I don't smoke inside. Smoking inside, it's really good. Only 2 times you can smoke inside. If you're trying to look cool and after you just had sex. Any other time, you're making your house smell gross.
Yeah.
Go outside next time. Tim Dillon, next symposium. I don't know the guy. I don't think he'd come on. I knew a girl that used to eat cigs. This chick fucking rocked, dude. I think it was the same girl I'm thinking of. I knew a chick who, when we were in high school, she's a fucking merchant mariner, like, lieutenant now. She's, like, up there. She's like, gonna be captain one day on a vessel. But Maggie, she would get fucked up on vodka. She was like a old punk chick that I hang out with in high school. She'd get fucked up on vodka and then be like, fuck, I want to leave school. But she'd fake sick or just, like, left so many times that no one believed her. So she'd eat a cig and vomit in front of the nurse.
Oh, God. That's
she
so
fucking ruled, dude. She was so fucking cool. Someone put a... yeah, she fucking ruled.
You're talking a lot about puking tonight.
Yeah. I puked a lot in my life.
Do you have tiny glasses, Grace?
What are you talking about?
Like this?
Yeah, I got tiny glasses.
What's wrong with you? What are you looking at?
Some like weird Bitcoin.
God,
no, someone sent the link. Someone sent the link to this weird thing. Is this from that guy was talking about? They sent the link to the Bitcoin thing they were talking about with the sex. Because just DM this to the fucking podcast account. I can't do this right now. Sorry, that tripped me out because I thought it was like a message board that I used to post on because it was the same, but it's just like they use the same format. It wasn't. I was like, oh great, is someone like stalking me from when I was like 17 now? But it's not. Someone's done that. Like people have like found old shit I did, and like the thing is like
people stop being weird. Why is everyone so fucking weird?
Yeah, well, most people aren't.
Like, it's so easy. Just don't be fucking weird.
Most people aren't, but the weird ones stand out. But like someone did that, and I was just like, and they were like, "Look, you're a piece of shit." Blah blah. It's like, yes, famously, I was a piece of shit. You know, I got in a lot of trouble from every angle: the law, family, friends. You know, sue me. I gotta do some push-ups real quick.
Oh god, go. What do you guys want to hear about? Like I said, I never know what to talk about. I don't know how you go to Syria and fight ISIS or whatever. So don't ask me. Am I enjoying Billions? That show's so stupid, but I still watch it. I like watch, I don't know, I'll like watch anything, which is like terrible. Oh my god, too many. Do a stream with Amber. Maybe. We might do girls chat with a couple girls that maybe you guys would like. Um mm, mm, mm. Weird. I'm sorry. I always forget that I have to keep talking that I'm on camera and I can't just like read. Roni or Beverly Hills? I like Roni right now. Have I caught the Rona? I don't like saying that. I have not had Corona. Actually, but I don't know. Has anyone had one of the like antibody tests? I don't know if I can get that yet. Have I seen True Detective? Yes. I think my friend worked on the LA one. I don't know what Animal Crossing is, and I've never played it. Sorry. So I can't talk about that. Is the NBA for sure over this year? Yeah, I think so. I hope it comes back in the fall. Oh my god. So many weird. Oh, I like the full. You can see the full thing. What?
His and hers kind of cups right here. This is actually pretty even big for a lady's cup, fella's cup.
I don't like that big cup.
No. I ain't taking that.
What?
We love the big cups. Here's the thing about big cups. You keep the big cup by the bedside table. It's not like the big cup's the guest cup. I got plenty of cups, but the big cup is the bedside cup. You have the cup by your bed. You're in bed. You're sipping on it. You know, you don't have to refill it that often. Big cup means big spills. Yeah, but big risk, big reward.
It's just too big.
They
should make a big cup that's nice looking.
Race, do you live with your parents? I do live with parents, but they're not mine. Yeah, I got everything over here. I'm all set. I don't have to leave my room for weeks.
Imagine if you just lived with someone's parents. That's like such a weird idea.
I once went home with a girl, right when I got sober, and she's like, "Oh yeah, my roommates are kind of weird." And we walked in our house, and there was just like a full, like, I believe Chinese family that she lived with. She was not Chinese, nor was she related to any of these people, and she just lived. But they were like, it was like a family style house. You know what I mean? It was like this family's house. They live there, and she was just like a garage rock chick in an extra room. It was very funny.
Interesting.
Which is like, you know, I've known other people with that too, but I've never like. Usually they're like, people who live in those situations are usually like, you can't come over.
Yeah, totally.
It's like a big Ocean Avenue thing. Yeah. No, it was not Nick Mullen. Did not have sex with him.
Never met any of those guys.
I met Adam Friedland once in like 2 years ago in New York. after going to Coney Island.
Did you like Coney Island?
Loved Coney Island. I went there with my buddy Kirk Podell. Coney Island, fantastic.
Yeah, I like it.
You got to be kidding me! It was so great. I mean, it was like a very good. That whole night, it's like I found a dead rat on the street. Yes, I went to Coney Island with a bunch of punks. I went to a party. It was a classic night. I was like, okay, this is why. This is we like this. The dead rat was fantastic.
What did you do at Coney Island? I haven't been there in so long.
It was like August. It was like towards the end of it. First of all, I ran into a group of girls that we know from here that were like all partying out there for some reason. There was like the only other big group of people there. But there was like nobody on any of the rides. It was like late season. I don't know. It was like, I can't remember when it was in the year, but it was like late summer or something. There's nobody there. Went on every single big ass ride. Played all the games. Won big, of course. Played bumper cars. It was great.
Do you eat hot dogs?
Oh yeah. We went to that hot dog place, Nathan's or whatever.
I love travel food. It's like my favorite thing. That's why I do like I love a like amusement park or like a county fair. And you just like, let's eat a bunch of garbage.
It's funny. I actually usually don't like. I usually don't really like amusement parks and stuff because I don't really like roller coasters.
No, I don't like roller coasters. I just like Disneyland.
Yeah, that was a fucking blast. So I'm looking for a picture of Coney Island. It was very. Oh, there's me and Janine Garofalo.
What face are you making?
Dude.
You look strange.
What is this?
Oh, that beanie, my boy.
It was freezing. That's a pretty good outfit.
That's what we call it, theory cell?
I'm wearing a Theory Cell outfit. That was like 3 years ago. This is me. This is I gave a lecture on like Marx or Leninism a few years ago on Halloween at like 6 p.m.
Oh, why are you dressed as a vampire?
Because it was Halloween.
Oh, I thought you meant sure.
No, that was a different. I'm trying to find Coney Island though. And this is my other Halloween costume. This is me and all the minions.
Wait, can you zoom in on each of them? Wait.
They're not very high def.
Oh.
I just took a picture with every minion. This was like 4 years ago. Or 5 years ago.
You're such a little brat.
They were funny. But where the fuck is Coney Island? Damn. Oh, yeah, no, it's got to be before here, because this is me and the Ukraine. I know it's not the Ukraine. Ukraine, fuck.
I love when people call it the Ukraine.
I know. Oh, yeah.
Funny. Oh, I've seen that photo.
Me and the
I
rat.
thought we were looking at not the dead rat. Why did you take a photo next to a dead rat?
It's New York City, baby.
Stop.
This is at Coney Island, but I always thought my friend had like a very cool
Like
70s. Doesn't this chick have like a tight 70s posture? That's like classic 70s posture.
Is that Stas? Who's that?
No, it's this chick, Julia.
Oh.
There was a picture of me at Coney Island, but I can't find it. It was a blast, though. I loved it. We should go there. We were supposed to go to New York. We never did.
Did I tell you I think I saw the Rat King?
What? The Rat King?
I think that one time my friend Juliana and I saw the Rat King in the East Village. Like, I think it was like 6th and A.
What's the width and diameter we're talking here? How big? How big is it?
Not six. I guess it would have been sixth. Maybe fourth. I'm trying to remember where it was. Okay, so we were walking down the street and it started raining. And it's New York, there's trash bags everywhere. And we see a rat like right across the sidewalk. And we're like, did you just see that? That was a rat. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're like, oh, gotta be careful. So then we're kind of like walking. And then we see another one. Whoop, and it's like, okay, I don't like to see two, let alone one. And then it starts raining even more from under the trash bag. It's just like a whole mass of them walking in lockstep,
As
or
one?
were they tied together, intertwined in the Rat King configuration? We turn around,
Oh yeah.
hightail it out of there. I'm not trying to get, I don't want no trouble from the Rat King.
No. That's a rat
So
king.
we
Baby.
gotta,
That's
I think it was the Rat King.
I used to practice. I studied rat magic under my teacher Talia Levin in New York City for a long time, in the sewers of New York.
Terrible. That's terrible.
No, that was my bit. I did the E1 episode last week, and that was my bit. That was a rat magician.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, dark. I practiced dark. I'm a dark rabbi, rat magician. Were they tied together? Were they tied together?
Well, no, it was dark out. It was like nighttime, so couldn't see. But also didn't want to like inspect.
No, absolutely.
I'm not trying to like.
You know what can help you inspect?
Right out. Gotta get out of there.
You know what can help you inspect?
Well,
Dude, I'm telling you, okay, yeah, people may not like Fred Gutenberg, may not like AR-15s, bump stocks, etc. But if the Rat King spreads, you're gonna want a semi-automatic, even an automatic rifle. Would you shoot a rat if it was coming at you?
I don't know. What's a rat gonna do to me?
That's you sound like a Venetian merchantman in 1520 or whatever, besieged by the Mongols. Besieged by the Mongols. I can't remember exactly what year it was or what the city was. Besieged by the Mongols and fleeing to your boats. Some rats scurrying alongside you, like, all right, guys, come on. We all got to get out of the city together. You go around the Mediterranean visiting all your boys, and you're like, how about a hug? All around Europe.
You're saying I'm patient zero.
If you don't shoot the rat, you might be.
I don't think a rat would do that to me. You know what? Animals love me. We have a connection.
I don't know if I've ever seen you interact with an animal.
Oh my gosh. I'm great. First of all, they love me. All of them love me.
I
think that we can.
What's your animal? Like, what's your guy?
I just mean like.
No, but like, what's your fave? Who we talking? Who's like top dog or cat or whatever for you?
Of all animals? I don't know. I don't even know how to start that. I don't like to rank them.
You gotta rank them, baby. Competition, law of the jungle.
No, I love all of them.
I like giraffes, and of course the orangutans. Long guys. The orangutan is far and away my favorite animal.
I know you do love them.
I love them. So wise.
I really love elephants.
They're good too. I like hippos too. But
boys.
I associate hippos with diarrhea.
Hippos can be dangerous too.
I've seen a hippo make a very big mess at a zoo once with his asshole. And that's so in my head I always am like, hippos are just always shitting. You know what? Is it okay to go to the zoo? Like, is it bad to visit a zoo?
I don't know.
Would you like if it was just like normal times and I was like, Liz, let's hang out today. Let's go to the zoo. Would you do it? Or would you be like, no,
Yeah.
let's do something else? You would?
Yeah, I like seeing animals. But I would probably get sad too.
Like, right? Like, that's not like, regardless, I'm sure, there's some ethical zoos. I'm sure there's many that are not.
I mean, we're not going to Tiger King.
Well, no, that's the zoo I was talking about. I was talking about, like, Grifter Zoo.
No, I don't want to go to no private zoo.
I like seeing animals. But, like, everyone's saying zoos are not good, but, like, is the San Francisco Zoo bad? They did shoot the tiger that fucking killed that dude, which is bullshit.
Yeah, that was wild. That happened.
There's a statue to him.
I mean, captivity, there's some, I have some ethical problems with it.
I
don't know.
That's the thing is, like, I can't, I know that, like, obviously.
Reserves are better than zoos, yes. I agree. Someone said that.
What's up?
They said reserves are better than zoos. And
Are there reserves in California?
I mean, there's not really. I mean, not really.
Can we just go to, like, a freak show? I'd like to go to a freak show.
You should just look at what I'm looking at.
I am. We're looking at the same thing. We're having a video chat. And I know both of us are staring right at your face.
Why? I wanted to talk about animals. I don't want to talk about freak shows. Fine. Talk about your freak shows. I'll be right back.
No, I don't. No. We can talk about animals.
No.
I'm just saying I associate.
About your shows.
I go to a freak show if the freaks are happy, I knew the guy who stole the monkey from the zoo almost 10 years ago. I vaguely remember that. Put the article in here. Damn. Jack Hanna and the Columbus Zoo told Les Wexner to kick their. That's sick. Hey, anyone here ever been to Venezuela? I'm thinking I'm going to go there after the fucking shit's lifted. A guy, I guess, in DSA, this guy in Socialist Majority, got fucking knighted by Maduro. And I obviously, I don't know this for sure, and no disrespect to that guy whatsoever, but I'm like, if that guy can get knighted, I can also get knighted by Nicolas Maduro. So yeah, I will say, before we talk shit on DSA, that one dude did get knighted by Maduro. I don't have a monarchy, so I'm not really sure how it functions, but I'm sure it's like some holdover from Spanish stuff. Spanish stuff. But I do think, like, he would knight me, right? I could be like, that would be sick. My former roommate did a sex tourism thing. That's probably pretty easy. There's a lot of prostitution. Evo. I want to hang out with Evo too. But we're going to talk. She'll get mad at me for telling you guys. We're going to talk about the coup next episode. No, I'm not doing it today. Don't tell her though. I went to Cuba like 5 years ago, but it's weird. Everyone I talked to after was like, I had a blast. I was there for like a month, but everyone I talked to afterwards was like, it's like people I know who went after that, because I went before they lifted the travel, but before Obama lifted the ban. Oh my God, someone's coming. What if we saw a guy breaking into Liz's house? That'd be so fucked up. I wore this outfit in Cuba. I pretty much exclusively I got the worst haircut of my fucking life. Was the last time. No disrespect, ladies, I love you more than anything. You were wonderful at cutting hair, but it was the last time I will ever get my hair cut by a lady ever. Was before I went to Cuba. She made me look like what my friend Grace called Donkey Boy, which I can't. It was the worst haircut ever. Let me see if I can find a picture from Cuba. And it was humiliating. It was literally like short bangs, like all the way around. Ugh, that's like all my pictures in Cuba look like shit anyways because I was fucking. This one isn't a really good angle. You can't see. But I looked awful. Cuba fucking rules, though. It's so sick. I went to Bay of Pigs. Went to a bunch of cenotes. There we go. That's the haircut. Not a great one. When was that? September 2015. I would love to go to Cuba. You know, I just want to get the fuck out of here. When do you think we'll be able to go out of the cities we live in?
I don't know. I want to so badly.
Oh, it's Miss Button.
I want to go on vacation.
Me too. I've been on 2 vacations in my fucking life. I want to go on vacation so bad. I think the last time I really left and like did something that wasn't like working like a family thing was like 3 years ago.
Yeah, it's been a minute for me.
I want to go back to Iraq.
Do you?
Yeah, you know my dream to become a rug dealer.
We'll talk about that a little bit today.
I want to be a rug dealer.
Why?
I would love to go to Damascus or something, but I don't know if that would be cool. I would either be cool and fine or like would be very uncool, very much not fine. It's tough to say unless you go. But I was saying earlier when I think you left, so I know a guy, or I've met a guy, I met him once, but he's on the DSA, like head honcho group. He went to Venezuela on like an official trip and got fucking knighted by Maduro.
Whoa.
Dude, I think we could get knighted. I bet I can, if you'll go with me, I'll get us knighted. 100%. I guarantee you, baby. We will be knighted. You'll be like a knightess.
Yeah, I wouldn't be a knightess.
What do they call lady knights? I know they, like, dame? I think it's dame.
I would be a Venezuelan dame. That's pretty hot, actually.
Venezuelan dame does sound hot. Pretty much any chick south of the border is hot. I will say that.
I want to go to Buenos Aires. That's where I want to go.
Yeah. Hold on. I have to answer this text.
Oh, boy.
Sorry. Yeah, have you ever been to South America?
No.
Yeah. Have you been to Mexico?
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I was in Mexico City last year. That was great. I loved it.
Everyone loves it. I've never been. I've only been to Baja, like on a road trip.
And I went to Tulum like years ago.
That's like near Cancun. Is that like a resort place or?
No, it's a small. I think it's all fancy now. At the time we went, it wasn't at all, and it's just like tiny little beach town.
Leah went there.
I think now it got all like fancy, but
we went during the off season, and like we were driving down to the bottom of Baja, and we like stopped at some fancy hotel because we saw there was 0 cars in the parking lot and they were open. I was like, I bet Juice Sense went off. I was like, I can get us a cheap, nice room. $20. Beautiful place. Beautiful. 2 rooms.
Look at you.
That's why. I don't even have to bargain. I can just sense the deal.
We gotta go somewhere this summer.
Dude, that's in like a month.
I know. What do we do?
I don't know. Big Sur? But it's gonna be closed. Federal. I think maybe just Lost Coast area.
Yeah.
I know. I go camping. Liz, do you like camping?
What do you think?
No. Listeners, viewers, do I look like the kind of guy who likes camping?
Do I look like the kind of girl who likes camping?
I've never. I was made due to various traumatic events in my life where I was forced to camp for very long periods, much longer. I've camped more in my life than most campers will ever camp in theirs. I'm not a big fan.
I like, I just don't like. I don't want to be in a tent. I don't want to be in a tent.
Yeah, I like sleeping outside, but I don't want to do it with no alternative. Yes, exactly. I was saying I camped out in Syria. I camped out when I was a kid. I had to sleep outside for months and months and months in the fucking snow in Oregon. I got my camping out of the way there.
Yeah.
You gotta carry a bunch of shit with you. Plus, in California, it always gets too cold.
I like a cabin.
Yeah. I will say we should go to federal land. We should go to federal land and just fucking blast with the guns. Because you can do that.
No.
You can do that, though, on BLM land, Bureau of Land Management land. I believe, I've never done it. You can just fucking bop, bop, bop as much as you want. No rules.
You can't stay in a cabin in Big Sur because everything's closed.
Also, they're like they're so expensive.
Yeah. But also because, Big Sur was closed for so long because of the mudslide.
Yeah. I will say, I say, is Deetjens like the little, like, kind of like quirky one? Not like the super fancy, but it's still expensive?
Yeah, there's a couple quirky ones. Deetjens is one of them. That's more of a place you go just to eat. Where they have that, like, place, and there's, like, all the big benches, and it's, like, right on the cliffs.
Well, there's cabins in it, too. No, that's not. No, that's a different place. That's not Deetjens. It's a different
place. I stayed at that one once.
That one looks cool. I stayed at this place. Went with
that's the one I stayed at.
Femoid. It was like $350 a night. I saved up for 4 months.
Wait, what is it called? Maybe
Deetjens.
It wasn't the one. Oh, no. I wasn't at that one. They all kind of look the same.
They all kind of look the same. I will say, it rocked, but it was very expensive.
Yeah, Big Sur is amazing. I mean, it really is like one of the most beautiful places.
Oh, yeah. You can, like, see why it drives people crazy. Like, there's 2 books written about the same time period about it. There's A Confederate General in Big Sur by Brodigan, and then there's Big Sur by fucking Jack Kerouac. Both good books to read when you're, like, 19. But you can see why it captivates people like that.
Mm.
It must have been so fun in like the 60s to like.
Sublime is maddening for a reason, right? I said the sublime is maddening for a reason.
Yeah. I just wish it wasn't $1 million to stay there. But it is life changing. Like someone just said, life changing. Absolutely, it is like nowhere else I've ever been. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Vesuvio. Oh, there's also at Big Sur. Did you ever go to those hot springs on the cliff?
No, I didn't do it.
You
mean at Esalen?
Esalen, which is I know CIA compound.
You go at like 2 a.m. or whatever.
That's the thing for listeners.
And so I'm also like, I'm also like I've said before, I'm like really afraid of heights.
Yeah.
And so that drive is like
it's fucking
really tough for me,
especially at night.
Yeah, so I don't think I could do it at night.
So
to be honest,
for those, it's fucking scary as shit.
My friend pull over a couple times because I like wasn't well.
Well, for those just watching, Esalen is a crazy hippie CIA like compound, correct? Like that's a good way to describe it.
Yeah, but it's like it's like a retreat.
It's like a retreat. It's insanely expensive. It's like where rich hippies go to get brainwashed on purpose. But they have I believe it's a $12 million or like $6 million. It's some bunch of millions of dollars. Hot springs, like complex on the cliffside. You can't really tell how high up this is, but it's like 40, 50 feet up.
Yeah.
It's open to people who are staying there, paying like $800 a night or whatever. But it's also open to the public.
Yeah, they have to make you feel.
What's up?
Because it's on they had to make a deal so that they had to keep a couple hours every night available for cheap for the public because of whatever the land deal was. I can't remember the exact
it was like a couple hours every day, but they decided to make it every night at, I believe, either midnight or 2 a.m.
Yeah, so that a lot of people wouldn't come.
Exactly. So you got to sign up, I believe, the day before. You got to just call, and you got to reserve a spot, and you get there, and like this German guy takes you down there. And I'm telling you, it will, it's another one of my tricks. If a girl and you are like, if you're like, I really like this girl, I need to make her, to trick her into loving me. Go down there and sitting fucking buck-ass naked nude in a hot tub, bubbling, smelling the stench, looking over at it is the most, it is, I've never felt so like peaceful. Sitting on that fucking cliff, looking down and watching the waves crash. You feeling that it is the opposite of how I feel 100% of the rest of my life.
When we were in Tulum, so I went with a bunch of girlfriends, and we were all staying at one place for the whole time. But then my friend Megan and I like were, for whatever reason, our flights were leaving like a day after everyone else, so we stayed an extra night. So I was like, okay, I'll find us a place, whatever. And I just was looking around. I found this place. It was a great deal. It had this it was like on the more like the cliff area, like before it kind of like runs down into the beach. And so I was like, oh, this looks great, whatever. So we get there, and it turns out it's like incredibly like for a romantic situation.
Yes.
And so they automatically thought that Megan and I were like, on some honeymoon situation or
lesbionics.
What's that?
I'm trying to make a lesbexico.
It doesn't work, but I see what you're doing. I appreciate it.
I see you. You're valid.
Anyway, so we get into and it's like kind of these like little cabins, like private cabins. It was like totally great, amazing. And then like on the cliff, there was like, instead of a hot tub, a bathtub for two. Yeah. So
well, this place. Well, a lot of hot springs have that too, just bathtubs, which is always such a funny sight. There's always Germans, of course, at them, and you'll go to some.
A lot of Germans.
Well, went up. With a special little lady up to another hot spring up north. Fucking, again, one of those things I saved up for 4 months. $300 a fucking night. And, like, the big selling point is it doesn't have cell service or internet, which you're like, cool. But then it's like, you're bored at some point. Like, at one point, you're like, I have run out of, like, 3 days there. It's like you run out of board games and books because you're not going to go in the tub for like 12 hours a day, and there's like nothing really around there.
You get all wrinkled.
It was raining, and I was just like not vibing with it. It's not my I'm a city guy. Fucking in the kitchen. Also, you have to cook your own food. You have to bring and cook your own food. Look,
see, this sounds great.
I'm like, where's the $300? Well, for me, I kept focusing on like, where's my money going? What am I paying for here? I'm staying in a cabin with just fits barely a bed. I can't even watch freaking TV, which, I'm not a big fan of. But when you're on vacation, that's the only time I watch it is when I'm on a trip right before I'm about to go to bed. And I'm in this fucking communal kitchen where, by the way, people aren't allowed to be naked, but they are wearing like just a dude in a sarong, which is whatever, but balls right near my fucking tomatoes. I'm in there and I see a back and I sense something wrong. Like my fucking, third eye pops. It's a guy wearing a black bathrobe that's kind of open, like it's tied, but it's like real tied, real loose. One of those Rob Zombie ass like cowboy hats up like that. And he's tall and he's wearing Uggs like cowboy boots. And I'm like, ooh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all, my brother. He turns around and he's the fucking director of the cult place that I got sent to when I was a fucking kid.
No. Oh.
Yes. Day 1, I see him. And I'm like, shit. And I just split out of there. And I'm like, fuck, this is it. I'm going to have to see this guy's fucking pecker. Because I'm there for 3 days. It's a very small place. I did not, as it turns out. But and then it started raining immediately.
That's very weird.
It's very weird. Still like hot springs, though.
Yeah. That's nice. There's some here, aren't there? Aren't there some in like Sonoma? I don't know.
There's like weird ones in Marin, but you can only get there. I never I've seen people talk about it, but you got to go like when the tide's low and you got to go around and there's like a 30-person thing someone dug. But I don't know.
That doesn't sound great.
It's not, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
I guess we could go now because it's, all the real ones are closed. This one's like, well, this one isn't like an official
it's
one.
like a thing.
It's just in the ground. Which seems good to me. Should we talk to these guys?
I know. What's up with those guys?
Hey, can you guys tell if we're partners or we're affiliates? Which one's the higher one? What's the difference?
We don't know how any of this works. Can I talk about clown school? I didn't go to clown school officially. So.
Oh, my Twitch stopped working. You guys ever watch any Kenneth Anger? I actually met Kenneth Anger once.
What?
Yeah. When I was like 15, 16. My stepmom at the MoMA. The SF MoMA.
Oh, you told me this before.
Yeah. Bert Jansch. Love Bert Jansch. How was his vibe? I don't know. Old gay guy. He was cool. I haven't watched Kenneth Anger in a while. I know he did. What's that movie he did at Aleister Crowley's like Italian spot?
Yeah.
I should watch that. I've been reading a lot about Crowley.
Yeah, he's a big figure in that.
And of course, I read Hollywood Babylon when I was 15, and I was like, this guy fucking rocks. And then he makes movies. Yeah. It's like, fantastic. I used to make I used to make my flyers like for punk shows from stuff cut out of what do you call it? Kind of the Hollywood Babylon. We'll get to Crowley eventually. Crowley is a big subject. It's not like there's a lot there. And it's like it's not like one of the, it's we've got a list. Oh, I gotta text you something. Oh, my phone's right here. Well, you'll understand why I'm texting it to you, but it's I'm gonna forget it unless I text it to you right now.
I say someone just mentioned that you should wear a gold chain, and we were literally just talking about this right before the stream started, and I agree, and we're gonna get Brace a good one. But yeah, it has to be done in person, unfortunately.
I got a present for Jen in Iraq that was like a very cool gold necklace, and I was like, "Fuck, dude! I can't believe I didn't buy one for me out there." I only had I was obviously had no money, but
yeah.
Someone said Star David. I was like thinking I wanted to get a Star David one, but I feel like that might look a little corny on me. I don't know if that really it. At first, it seems like it's my thing, but then I don't know if it really is my thing to wear that.
Regular chain.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking regular gold chain. I'm not a big jewelry guy. The Star of David makes it feel more jewelry.
It needs to be just here and something you just never take off.
Exactly. I got the ring. That's jewelry, but it's it's subdued. I used to wear an Iron Cross necklace when I was 15.
You what?
I used to wear an Iron Cross necklace when I was 15. I just remembered that. Someone wrote, get an Iron Cross necklace. I was like, Been there, done that. I looked so corny when I was doing that shit. You know, I did not look. I didn't. It's hard. I gotta. It's hard for me to look cool sometimes. Actually, that's not true. It just was when I was younger.
I feel terrible. I like can't focus on anything.
What's wrong? You just tired or something?
I'm like super hungry.
Oh, well, go get a snack. I can fucking deal with these bozos.
No, it's okay. I'm here. Because I need like meal, not snack.
What are you gonna be cooking on?
I don't know. I'm getting to the whiny part where I turn into whiny baby.
Oh yeah. Do you want to end early?
No, I don't know. I don't know. I'm good.
You can just relax, and I can bother these bozos. Don't think you
No.
gotta fucking. I was looking for a picture of me and some jewelry, but I can't. Jewelry. Oh yeah, here it is. I used to wear this kind of shit, like.
I can't. Oh God. I think I remember that.
Studded bracelets and shit. But I did it kind of irony, like I'm wearing white pants there.
Awful.
Awful. Look at that little
Look at that.
mustache. I'm like 16 I'm like 17, I think. 18. No, I must have been 18 or 17. I had the tattoo. Yeah, the hair too. I used to think, I'll tell you what, I didn't even think I looked good with long hair. I knew I looked like shit. But I was like, I was like, at that point, I was king of punk.
Like shit for a while.
What's up?
I feel like you liked looking like shit.
Yeah, but it didn't. The problem is that no matter what I've looked like, no matter how dumb I've dressed, no matter how psycho I've acted, the one sort of thing that will make you dress different is if girls are like, you look stupid. But they kept agreeing to my demands. And so it's their fault. Well, like, even when I was dressed like that, people were like, yeah, I'll have sex with you. It's like, it's not like, you gotta start putting your foot down. You gotta put your foot down. You can't let me get away with that kind of shit.
You're just bragging now.
Yes. Well, no, I'm not even. No, I'm not. It's all the same reason I've never become an athlete. It ruined my life. I've never become an athlete. I've never stopped smoking. And I've never done anything that would make me acceptable. Because they'll fall for anything.
What's the donkey photo?
Oh, I showed a photo earlier about a bad haircut. I was saying I'd never get my hair cut by a lady again. Edo. I knew a girl. Yeah. I knew many girls that worked at Edo, but I knew a girl that worked at Edo who was like, "I'll cut your hair for very cheap," because I couldn't afford a haircut, like at a real barber or whatever, because they're like $40. And I went to her and she gave me a free haircut, I think, because she was like practicing on guys.
It was awful.
It was, like the short bangs that like e-girls get, like e-girl short bangs that are like here.
Like turf bangs.
No. Those are like further down, I think. These are like short e-girl bangs. She gave me the male equivalent of that. E-girl bangs.
No man should have bangs.
No, I didn't really have bangs. Well, don't I have bangs? Aren't these bangs?
That's not what a bang.
How are these not bangs? That
doesn't work that way. That's not how it works for men.
Is bangs just a female trait?
I think so, yeah.
I did not know that.
Why don't you show me the photo?
Oh, it's okay. I have a bunch because it was from Cuba. And I took 800 pictures there.
Like
it's so fucking bad. What's up?
Is it funny?
It's not a great shot. Well, there's like a lot, but you can't really see my hair in a lot of them because I wore a hat. Dude, what a beautiful fucking country. My God. Very sweaty.
that photo.
Okay, I'll find a different one. I'll find one without a hat.
You always taking prank photos.
Blasting a cig, reading the Tim Drum. Very bad haircut on me.
I don't think it's that
In
bad.
this beautiful city, Trinidad and Cuba.
I don't think it's that bad.
It was pretty bad. It was just, it was tough. I gotta take a Leakerino.
Oh God, leave me alone with these guys. I didn't think it was that bad. Did you guys think it was that bad? I don't know. Yeah, I think he looks fine. Miss me? How could you miss me? I'm right here. Yes, I know. Sorry, low energy. I'm just hungry. I'm sorry. What clown skills? When I was a clown, I was really good at like routines, like comedy routines, and balloon animals. I was pretty good at face painting, obviously, and I was really good at taking the pie in the face, which like other clowns didn't want to do, because they were vain, but I was not, because I'm very silly. What am I thinking for dinner? I have no idea. I don't really feel like making like a big thing. Yes, I've been to Paris a couple times. What did I get for my birthday? I didn't really get anything for my birthday, actually. A friend sent me something that I don't want to say, and my neighbor, like I mentioned, brought tequila, which was nice. Am I in New York City? No, I'm not in New York City. um, do you do miming? I don't do miming. My mom was a mime, which was funny, in high school. And she went on Luxembourg television and was a mime on Luxembourg television, which is very strange. I don't know why I'm telling you guys that. Did I go to Cornwall? I did not go to Cornwall, but my mom did. I don't know if Hillary Clinton's going to be the nominee. I think it would be very funny, but I don't think it's going to happen. I kind of think I think they're gonna have a really hard time replacing him, like doing the switcheroo. But maybe they'll just do it. Maybe they really don't care. I don't know. It seems odd that they would replace him with someone who didn't run in the primary. I'll say that. It doesn't seem like, I mean, because it seems like it seems like insane people want Andrew Cuomo, which is totally wild. He's like done the worst job ever, but Kamala is not going to be the VP, no. Do I think Pence will still be the VP for Trump? I do. Why would they replace him?
I could see it happening, but I think it's too early for that. Or I mean, I think it's just like too late for that. I think we would have seen more signs of it. Because at first I thought the reason he was putting him in charge of Corona shit is so Pence could take the blame, which I still think kind of is true. But Trump owns the Corona stuff so much now because of his press conferences that it doesn't seem like that's the case anymore. So
I don't know. I don't know why I mean, it seems like Pence is good for the evangelical vote.
Yeah, that's like.
So I don't know why he would, but
Yeah, I don't know who's gonna be his VP, but it's probably gonna be some fucking bozo we've never heard of. It's gonna be like a Tin Cane, but with titties. You know what I mean?
it's gonna be Klobuchar or Whitmer.
Ooh, yeah, it could be Whitmer. I don't know if he could do Whitmer now, because like, actually, I don't know. I don't know about much about Michigan shit, so maybe they could. But I feel like it's like, I don't know. It's gonna be one of those dumbasses.
It'll probably be. I think it could be Amy because they've worked together in the Senate before,
Yeah.
so they have a relationship. But Biden might want just like a pretty thing that doesn't talk, and then it would be Whitmer. Do you know what I'm saying?
Is Whitmer?
Depends on how much campaigning he plans on doing. It's not going to be Harris. Don't be Dumbo.
Yeah, it's not gonna be Harris.
She couldn't even fucking campaign.
I'd be so sick if he picked Kamala's sister. I love that Kamala's sister fucked it up for her.
Maya?
Yeah.
I know. Everyone's saying Kamala or Warren or Stacey. What's her name? Stacey
Abrams, no way. Abrams, no way. Abrams,
you don't know anything about politics.
Abrams is not going to be VP. It's Stacey Abrams' people put out all these stories to boost her profile, but she's not going to be VP. She didn't even win her fucking. Like it's like if you pick Beto or something.
Never done anything.
Yeah.
She's nobody.
But what I'm saying is like Maya fucking it up for her sister is so fucking funny.
Was it just Maya? I mean, Kamala's pretty charmless, I have to say.
Yeah, no, I mean obviously there's like Kamala fail. I mean she wasn't a hit or whatever. Like, you know, she can have her viral clapback at, you know, appointing whatever judge, but like she didn't really take off, and I think they were probably. I mean, one would assume betting on sort of just like making really big inroads with the black, you know, voting base very quickly, which did not happen. But also her sister. I mean, the thing is, like, her sister was basically like co-campaign manager, but unofficially, and so her sister was making all these moves. And like, if you don't have good political instincts, I mean, if it's at the top, you're fucked. So I also just do, like, I think the Kamala, like, I think people painting her as a cop, too. I don't think that had, like, a huge impact on, like, regular voters, but I think that had, like, an impact on the discourse or whatever that regular voters might read.
Well, it impacts how the media covers her because they take all their cues from what we call the discourse.
But,
wasn't her dad a socialist? Yeah, her dad is a Marxist academic.
Yeah. Is he still alive?
Yeah.
That's so funny. I really do wonder how he thinks about it.
He came out and said that he really didn't like the way that Kamala spoke about Jamaican heritage.
Yes, yeah. Well, as you guys know, I'm pretty involved in the ADOS movement. What was up with that? That like came out of nowhere, the ADOS thing.
ADOS?
ADOS, yeah. That was like really, like, I had never encountered it before, and then all of a sudden it was everywhere, and then it kind of went away again.
Yeah. I don't know.
Is it AstroTurf? It felt like weird to me. Like it was like all, I don't know.
It was all about reparations, wasn't it?
Yes and no, but there was like, it was like, I mean, part of it was, yeah, but like, it really like, I mean, it was in the spotlight for a second because of the Kamala stuff, and then sort of dropped out. Yeah, I know it's been around for a while, but like it was like it became like a thing.
It became like a big.
Yeah, like there was like articles and stuff about it.
Yeah,
it went away, which I don't know. I mean, fine with me. Do whatever you want. Free country, baby. Well. Not so free when you think about it.
Oh, brother.
We're all slaves to the machine.
Do you want to tell people what we use that in the show?
Yeah, so our live show is we have a large projector in the rear. Me and Liz There's a few props, but we have
an
these
elaborate set.
a very elaborate set. Let me see.
Now, first of all, let me say. Oh, do you want to speak on the set?
No, I'll show them the set because we're not going to use it again. That specific one.
Yeah. Okay. I want everyone to know, who do you think made the set and all the props?
Well, I did. I'm Liz. You didn't make. You just designed the set. I also helped make the set.
What part of the set did you make?
Are you fucking kidding me? I helped you make every single part of it. Remember this?
Oh, yeah. In LA.
Yeah. That was a fun day.
I mean, I made the temple and the plane and the painting, and
I made the painting with you. I was at your house with you making the painting. Don't you? No. Don't you do this revisionist history, a la Adolf Hitler, to me. You can't really see. All right, the lights are all on, so it's like not that cool looking. But imagine this with very cool lighting. It's gonna.
So you have one without it?
I have this.
We did one. Oh yeah, that's the pita wood one. That doesn't look at. It looks so much better with the lights off. This looks so bad.
I know. With the lights off, it looks really fucking cool. I'm trying to figure out. I must have one from like our San Francisco show or something.
We posted on Twitter, I think.
Yeah, but that was like 6 months ago. When was that? That was like four or five. That was like 5 months ago. So that's
We're supposed to be doing it in New York 2 months ago.
Mm-hmm. I'm like, where the fuck is our? Maybe I can I should probably like collect these all in one place, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, here's the San Francisco show one.
Oh, see, that looks good. Wait, can you focus on it? There it is.
That was when young Chomsky was in the temple there. We put him outside of it now, but you can see we got, yeah. It was fucking cool. That show was so I mean, all the shows were fun, but that show was really fun because we had never done it before.
Yeah, the LA one was a total different vibe. It was fun, though.
Yeah, LA one was really, especially the second one, we were all fucking tired and shit was fun as shit, too. I like doing it. Dude, we could have fucking...
Weird stuff, that one, too.
Oh, I said some very weird shit. Remember someone got mad at me for... never mind. But someone got mad at me for saying a certain word. Yeah, they were like, my cousin's like that. I'm like, I'm like that. But it makes sense in the show. Hold on, where am I going here? Focus on me, baby. Focus on me.
I don't like that. It's like mind control. Don't be weird, Brace.
I can't fucking focus it. Now you're gonna complain. Look at this. I'm all blurry.
You are.
Well, I don't know. There we go. That's magic, baby. Yeah, we played at Zebulon in LA. Someone says my favorite venue like that is Zebulon. We did 2 shows at Zebulon. Is Brace autistic? No, but I read my fucking psych report on an earlier thing. I'm very
not autistic.
Not autistic, but I have a thing that mimics the some of the symptoms of autism. So I count. I'm under the umbrella. Yeah, Zebulon was cool. I had a good time. That was a fun little joint.
I used to go there. When I lived in LA.
I can see why. There were fucking, not to sound crass, there were some fucking babes there.
Oh yeah, for the big party night.
For the big party night, there was like a DJ night after our show. I've mentioned about here before. That was like crazy. I moved to LA. I'll lose my mind. I would hate everybody. But I still want to move there. Not because of that, but...
yeah, you liked it.
I loved it. I just had such a good time when we were there.
I like LA. I don't want back, but I like it. I miss my friends a lot.
Do you think I'll ever move?
Yes.
You're
Do you think
you.
I'll ever move? I talked to an astrologer recently. She said I was going to be moving within the next year.
Do we have to move together if one of us moves?
I don't know.
Where would you move?
I don't know.
Can I come?
Yes.
But I don't want to move anywhere that's like snowy. I don't want to move to Shiver City. Freeze
I don't
Town.
want to move because I love my apartment, but I have a feeling that, I mean, the astrologer told me
Who? Can I talk to her?
I don't really love the Bay Area. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, fuck. I've never lived more than 20 miles from the place I am sitting right now.
I know.
I'm 30 years old. Dude, so many of my friends, including you, have moved away, gone and had like a whole life and career in like 10, 12 years other places, and now they're back. And I'm like, oh yeah, no, it's been cool. It's great to see you guys again. Yeah, I've been busy. Can I talk to? I'm not gonna move to Portland. Someone said Portland. No, I don't like Portland.
I like it okay, but absolutely not.
Not my scene.
Not really my
I'm
scene.
just like, I don't want to live somewhere where it's snowy. And someone's like, why don't you move the snowiest place in the world? I know it's not that snowy there. It's just cold, but
I like rain. I like fog and rain and forest.
I'm telling you, we got to just move to Greece, baby. We'll be kings. I'm technically an elected MP in Syriza.
No, you aren't.
For Lavrio. But you guys, I'm not a big fan of the Pacific Northwest. It freaks me out. Not because of Twin Peaks, but just
Because of spirits.
there is deviltry there. Absolutely.
It's a dark place. There's a certain darkness there.
Someone says Detroit. Don't move here. Correct, but here's some love for. You know what? That's fine. Anybody who lives in Detroit now should live there, but I feel like it is true. Like no one should move there.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I've never been, but I've always wanted to go. Should we just move to Florida?
No.
It'd be fucking cool.
No, it wouldn't. It would suck. Also, climate change. Absolutely not.
We'll move inland. No, smart thing. We'll move like 40 miles inland, beachfront property in a couple of years.
No.
Yeah? I want to move. The thing is, so my dream place to move is somewhere like where I can have like basically a compound, right? Like I can have a shooting range. I can have like a little bunker. I can have like a horse or something maybe. But I'm also close to shit. But not
No, you want distance, but also proximity.
Yeah.
Distance, but proximity. So you want to be, away, but still close, if that makes sense. It does in my head.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Like, you don't want to move to Montana. You want to move to, like, the Lost Coast or something. Like, up north. Guerneville.
I like upstate New York a lot.
I love upstate New York.
Yeah.
Hey, someone just said Brace pics of you are going around FB. Are they bad pics? What's that mean?
FB.
Facebook, I assume.
Oh, FB.
What's that mean? Yeah, upstate New York is legit, after California, my favorite part of the fucking country. I've had so much fucking fun there. Garbage plates. Yeah, should we? Oh, there's like. The fuck was that?
What's that?
It did that thing where it's like you're having trouble connecting, but it's still working. New Hampshire, own a machine gun. Oh yeah, New Hampshire has good gun laws, right? Or are they bad ones now? Upstate is good, but I feel like it'd be so cold.
I like the cold though, so.
Yeah. Rochester rocks. Garbage plates. I used to play shows. We used to be friends with all these bands up there.
Do you like Philly?
Yeah, I like it okay. I was never people who are from Philadelphia and Pittsburgh have ruined both of those cities for me because they act like being from them is like they're Vietnam. That was yours.
No,
again.
it's me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna close it.
No, it's cool. I like to be freaked a little bit. Yeah. I Philly and Pittsburgh, beautiful cities. I like a lot of people from both of those, but people, it's like the same thing as like it's not the same thing, but it's the same vibe as when people act like New York is like living in New York is like, I'm living through the fucking Great Depression all the time. Like they act like it's like this life changing thing, just like going to work at, whatever Beacon's Closet.
So, but I will say for my first job in New York, when I moved there when I was really young, I like I don't want to say where it was or anything like that, but I was like getting ready. I hadn't looked out. I was living in this like the tiniest fucking room with like a tiny window, like kind of one of those rooms where it's like it probably was not a whole room, but and someone just like some shitbag landlord just put a new wall in it. You know what I mean? So I'm like getting ready. I have like heels on and the whole outfit. First day of work. Walk down the fourth. I think I was on the fifth floor.
That's the problem with New York.
So I walked down the store. This is like totally true, by the way. Or I walked down the stairs, open the door to my building, and it's fucking pouring outside. I had no idea. And I'm like looking at I look at my watch and I'm like, fuck. Okay, well I'm like in between the A train. I'm like a block from the A train, so I'm just gonna right there. I get to the A train. It's fucking closed down. No downtown train. I was living on a
tough cookies.
Way uptown at the time. So I'm like, fuck, okay. Go all the way across to the 19 on Broadway. Go over there. I'm fucking running in like 4-inch heels, pouring rain. Don't have time to go up the 5 flights to get an umbrella, if I even have one, which I'm sure I don't. Fucking soaked. Get to the 19. It's closed. Everything's shut down. So I'm like, fuck, I gotta get a cab. Oh, okay. Along with every other asshole.
Correct.
I walk 40 blocks to get a fucking cab.
40?
40.
How are you not just at where you're going?
Because I was going all the way downtown to like Soho. And I'm like up past 100 and, whatever street. Finally get in a fucking cab. I am drenched like a rat. I'm late. And it's like, yeah, that's living in New York.
This is no way to live. This sounds awful. Is this why people always talk about it like they were in fucking Da Nang?
Yes.
That's like, I can't do that. The good thing about San Francisco is like, oh, I'm going to work. Oh, there's no bus. I'll walk to work. It'll take me 40 minutes tops. That's actually not true. I used to work out in the Sunset. It took me a long time.
Columbia. No.
Yeah, Liz and I met at Columbia, and then we were doing our masters at NYU. People, I don't understand. I saw someone earlier today that was like, I think Liz used to work in finance.
Yes.
The Apple thing was weird. The finance thing is weird.
Why would I work in... I mean, no.
People just think that's where I must have met you because of my religion. Yeah, Liz and I met at the New School while we were doing our half BA. So they have a program at New School where you can get the B part of your BA at New School, but then you get the A part at Cooper Union. So you're doing like a combo B and A, 2 schools at once. It's called a double deuce. You graduate within 1.5, 2 years. So Liz and I were both doing that. Epstein's brother, of course, on the board of Cooper Union. He resigned, but
why would no? Just because you read about finance and understand how financial markets work does not make you a person in finance.
Yeah. Liz used to work in finance at Apple. Hope no one saw what I just did.
What I know what you just did.
Yeah, I'm putting it back in. John Dolan Warner used to... Fuck, we gotta have him on.
Yeah.
He used to teach at the American University in northern Iraq, which is I think is kind of cool. I passed it when I was there, and I was like, "This is so weird."
I feel like
Like
he's taught at like every university.
I do too. I don't understand what his job is. Like every time, literally
They're
without
just
fail,
asking.
every War Nerd episode that opens is like Mark Ames, calling from Telescope Studios in Brooklyn, New York, and
Right.
then John Dolan calling in on the worst connection in history, being like, "I'm in Turin and I just sprained my ankle like climbing up the 800 steps to this like faraway castle." And it's like the next time he's like, "Yes, I'm in Shanghai," or like, and then literally a week later he's like, "I'm in Bangkok," but they don't have any money. And so it's like I know his wife's taking jobs. I know she teaches. I'm pretty sure, but it's like I don't understand why they have to move around so much.
I mean, part of it's the bit, right?
Oh, Greenport, New York. What's up?
Part of it's the bit.
It's not a bit, but he's always injured. He's always in a new place and he's always injured. I thought it was a bit at first, but it's not a bit. He really is like, yeah, I ate a 4-day-old, or excuse me, like a 4-month-old sandwich at a rest stop in Ljubljana. I wish he was my fucking dad.
Oh, but then your dad wouldn't be your
That's true. I
dad.
do love my father.
That's
Um,
right.
I wish I could visit him. My father lives on the East Coast.
I know.
I'm not sure when that's going to be.
I know. I don't know. I was just talking to my mom today, and I was like, I don't know the next time I'm going to see you.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fucked.
It's hard.
Yeah. Like my dad's old as shit too, so it's like I can't even like risk it,
Yeah.
I mean, I would not do that right now if my dad was 50 years old, but like, I'm guessing next year is when I'll see him. So it'll be like a year and a half since I last saw him. I saw him last time, I think in November. Oh shit.
Yeah, he was just here.
Oh yes, my dad came out for a noir. That's true. I forgot about that. I went and visited him in November, but he was last out here for Noir City Film Festival. Fuck, dude, but
Which
that's
is
not
like,
ever gonna happen again either now.
yeah.
That's
Well,
such a great film festival. The only one I've ever been to. Yeah. Yeah, that's fucked. Oh yeah, if anyone ever feels like sending a disassembled 30-round magazine to California, DM the podcast account in 2 separate packages, so I can destroy it. Someone's saying talk on some crazy days and nights blind items. I can't look at. It's hard to
I haven't
explain.
looked for a long
I'm
time.
stuck in OBS, but I can't. I gotta study.
I feel so bad. And he contacted me about doing an episode, and on his podcast, me going on
Yes, I
there.
know. You didn't respond to that. You told me about that like 2 months ago.
I did, and then I forgot, and I just remembered now.
Did he
I'm gonna
respond to
message
your
him.
response?
Yeah. Fuck. I know. I'll
You're
hit him up.
demoted.
I'll
I'm
apologize.
docking. You're demoted for this. You're demoted
Yeah.
to third mic until you appear on that. There is no co-host.
I know. I feel really bad.
You have to do it. He puts out like 40 episodes a week.
I know. I had a weird month or something. I don't know.
You just
I have no
forgot.
excuse.
It's fine. We'll get you on it. Fuck, I want to hang out with. I wish we need more mentor. I told you I talked to Opperman. All right, it was emailing back and forth
Yeah.
with Opperman. My dream is I realized to become a private detective, but I have to go to school, like college, for it. And I don't know if
Yeah,
I
my
can.
friend was a detective.
Your friend's what?
My friend was one.
But did he go to like college and study like investigative shit?
She, by the way. Yeah, that's right, baby. She is certified private detective.
Is she watching this?
I don't know, but I can send it to her.
Is she still practicing?
No. But she's got some good stories.
How long did she do it for?
A couple years, maybe longer.
We'll talk about this after the stream. She ever take a man's life? Would she ever be a man's wife?
That was nice.
I would love to do that. I would love to talk to somebody who has done that too, because I want to know
how it all works.
Yeah, how it works. Like Opperman does all this tech shit that like, which is funny because he's very bad technology on his podcast. But I don't even want to get. I don't even know if I need to get licensed as a private dick.
Stop saying that.
I was saying that. I was. Liz got mad at me earlier on our walk when I said referred to detective work as I want to be a private dick. It's 556. But I don't even know if I need to get licensed. I want to get concealed carry. And my thing about that is it's up to county. It's on the county level in California. But if you get a concealed carry in one county, obviously you can take it for the rest of the state. So I'm like, should I just rent or establish residency at a friend's house in like Nevada City and then get concealed carry permit up there? I mean, I got to see if they hand them out a lot in that county. Is that like hard, do you think? I mean, the real thing about concealed carry is if you conceal it well enough, you could just carry. But I would like the license. 556 is not esoteric. I know that, but
what does that mean?
I shoot the rifle shoots 556 bullets, but the thing 30-round magazines, which I do not want at all, are illegal in California. Assembled, disassembled, it's just a few parts. How is it illegal? It's just some plastic or metal, preferably. But yeah, you got to work all these workarounds. I mean, El Dorado County.
I feel like to become a private detective, you need a mustache.
You know I can't do. Could I? You know what? With advances in medical technology,
we could get you Latisse.
What?
We could get you Latisse.
What's Latisse?
Be able to help. That's the stuff for your eyelashes.
Oh. Well, here's the thing. My facial hair grows about like this, and any longer, it just grows this version, but far out. Like it doesn't grow like thicker.
You get on a mustache?
The most mustache I've ever gotten was in Syria, just because I was like, fuck it, you know, I might as well.
I like a mustache.
Went in Rome, but it was so shitty, like awful. Looks terrible. I mean, even this looks pretty bad, but like, wait. It doesn't make facial hair grow.
Latisse does it?
No, this person, I don't know. This person just says it doesn't do it. But like, if I take testosterone.
What's the difference between eyebrow and whatever?
This says if you let it grow for like 4 months, it usually thickens out. What? So I'm like, my facial hair just grows like long and straight.
You save everything else.
I've done it before. It looks really. I mean, I guess I could do it in quarantine, but like people will tune into the stream that like weren't watching this very moment and be like, "Why the fuck does this dude look like this?"
Mustache. I kind of want to see it.
I would look fucking fantastic with a mustache, but the thing is, I can't really grow a mustache that well. I'll show you a picture of me with one, but it's like not good, and it's like it's a little embarrassing because it's like small, or it's just like red and shit. You can kind of see it in this picture.
Right.
But it's like it's not dark enough. So it's like, what am I gonna do? Fucking dye it? Like no. And it's not thick enough to make up for not being dark. And so like
just get the glasses that have one attached to it.
You can kind of see it there.
Yeah, that's awful.
Exactly.
That's awful.
It's like Love this picture though. I was like flower boy that day. I was on a patrol.
Not a haircut. Those are bangs.
No, these are bangs.
Yeah.
We found a mine factory 2 seconds after that. And my friend opened his suit. I was like, don't go in there. Don't go in there. I know what that is. There's a bunch of little spare parts outside of the ground. I know what they're making in there. And he's like, no, no. Because there had been like a guy spotted. It was a village. There was like nobody supposed to be in it. But there was ISIS base like a kilometer away. And someone had seen somebody last night, which I think was a dog still. But someone had seen someone sneak in the night before. And I was like, that's a fucking dog. Because there was like a 50, 60 stray dogs in the city that were roaming around, or in the town that were like roaming around, and they attack you. And they kill the chickens and stuff. But we couldn't eat the chickens anyways, because the chickens had already pecked on dead bodies. So if you ate the chickens, you would get sick. But we were doing a little patrol looking for this guy. I mean, really, I knew there was no guy there. It was like the day. If this guy's around, he's hidden in a building. And we're walking around, and my buddy's like, I think this was the same day. He's like, like, what's in here? And I'm like, we know what's in there. And there was someone had been making mines in there. And there were our own mines, because our side had set up mines too in the city, that you could blow them like this, or in the town, you could blow them like this. He opens a fucking suitcase. I'm like outside. I'm like, yeah, I'll stand and watch. Like, I'm not fucking going in there. He opens a suitcase, and he's like, he just comes barreling past it, like, run. And we fucking sprint, book it, jump over a wall, and I'm like, and it doesn't go off.
Oh, well, yeah. That's good.
Yeah. I threw my phone over here, I guess. But anyways, that was that day. Ay. Oh yeah, we have a Discord server. How is that?
Someone said it's a nightmare. Why is it a nightmare?
Yeah, what's going on? I've been in there twice. People seem pretty polite. What'd you say, Liz?
I said I went on there one night.
I should just stream me using it. Why is it a nightmare? What is it?
Yeah, what's their problem?
They made fun of me. I'm sorry. I like you.
Oh, don't make fun of people.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's weird. Like, I tend not to, like, I do sometimes, like, on Reddit and our, like, the Chapo guys gave me great advice, which is to never look at any of that stuff.
Yeah.
But I've, like, looked at theirs, and theirs is really fucking weird. Which, if ours gets like that, I'll pay the person who's in charge of it to shut it down. The Discord seemed nice, though. Like, I went in there, I was talking to people, and they weren't, like, weird to me or anything. You know who messaged me in there?
Weird to me.
You know who messaged me in there is the guy who remember the 53-pound shredder and all that stuff, like someone found. He was the guy who was originally the guy who found that stuff. He like looks through. He like is a shipping tracker. Yeah. So I'm like, if that guy's in here, it's probably pretty, dignified to some extent. The mods are 17 in what? The mods of our Discord or our... Oh, no, it's the Chapo one. Yeah, I don't understand. Why do people... In the Chapo Trap House one, I've looked at it a few times. It seems to be people who very much dislike the podcast Chapo Trap House.
I think that's the case for Red Scare, too.
That one's a nightmare. The Red Scare seemed to me people who, like... They're like very like hot. Like I've looked at it I think 3 times, and it's just bizarre. It's like people, are trying to do like cool girl stuff, but it's like my brother. First of all, you're probably a dude. Second of all, you're on Reddit. Like
right.
It's if you do Reddit, no judgment, whatever. But you're not like a crazy New York, girl cool. Or something. You're on Reddit.
What did you do?
Like the Dasha, like Go Wild or whatever. I don't know. They also seem to not like Red Scare girls.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I don't know. The from what I've seen from the Chapo, when people just send me stuff, they seem a little nutso over there.
yeah.
I don't really get.
It's
They have like
posted,
lots of
baby.
opinions about things
Lots of what?
that they have a lot of. They think they know a lot of things that I don't think they know anything about.
You're very, very correct about the entire internet. Hey, you see,
Mm.
you want to see, you see that? I shouldn't say that so funnily. I believe Joshua for Congress will not be on the ballot
Why?
because he failed to get enough signatures because of COVID. But what I'm wondering is, like, my brother, haven't you been running for like 8 months?
I don't know. I don't really know anything about it, to be
Me
honest.
either. I just looked it up.
You follow that, I think.
I looked. Well, yes, I've been following it because I'm just like, what is the game plan here? But like that guy has been posting because I searched his account for the words canvas and the words phone bank and found very few results for both. But petition windows can be small, yes, but you should already get the names. Like I've done a couple petitioning campaigns in my time. Okay, they can be small. First of all, you should get the IDs right when you start running. You got to get out there.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Good luck to the kid. I mean, he can't be worse than anybody else running.
Does he have to now? Can he?
Just stop being epic. What's up?
He is the epic candidate.
He's the epic, and like as somebody who is a veteran of a socialist campaign for city council, you know what people like hearing about? Like bread and butter issues. That's what they like.
What does he talk about? What does he talk about?
I don't know. He's just like a TikTok guy. I don't know. It's just like, to me, it's just like, I don't so much care about him. I think it sets a bad example for people where I mean, I don't think anyone seriously like thinks he's, it's like really invested in it as a political campaign. But I think it's like, it's not. I think it like sets a bad example of people running these like losing campaigns as like a normal thing, and it's just like they can just do like let the freak flag fly, and like he doesn't seem to be. I don't know what his whole thing is, like memes and stuff, but I think like the meme shit is just like, I don't know. I think it's like if people, I don't know how to explain it, but it's a bad example.
Well, I think that if you want people to take you and your movement seriously, you also have to take yourself seriously.
Yeah.
And that means like making decisions about whether or not it makes sense to run for certain offices strategically. Like, what are you gaining here? And if you know you're not going to win, then okay, what's the strategic decision then to run regardless? And there might be a reason to, I'm not saying there isn't, but you kind of have to weigh that and then act accordingly. Like you shouldn't ever be attaching yourself to a movement and then also like doing so from an ironic position. It's just like bad for everyone involved.
Yeah, I think that's like, you can be funny and you can be crazy or whatever, but like, it's not. I don't know. You should like. It's a matter of good taste, I think. Like, you have to be strategic is the number one thing. And if that's what it takes to win, which it very rarely does, do that. But it's mostly like literally like a lot of people think they can run. I've seen this before. I've seen it right now. A lot of people think they can run and win without having a base in the community, just coming in as like an outsider. But you already need a group of people besides your DSA chapter and like or your friends or whatever who have your back. Like when Dean ran, Dean had like a ton of members of the community who he'd help with evictions, who he'd help, organize against their landlord, all this shit. They had his back, and so there was like all these young DSA people, but there was also like 70-year-old fucking women, and you need fucking old people because that's who's gonna be your fucking retirees. That is how a lot of local races are won, because whoever has the bigger base of old people who aren't working or at school all day and can be on the phones.
Right.
That's how you do it.
It's true.
You get fucking six old ladies in there. They're fucking good. All right, baby. It's a witching hour.
I know. I gotta eat something. I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
I do too. We got some stew over here.
Ooh.
Yeah, I just want to say I'm not a hater. I'm just like, I don't know what if I was hating, I don't know what I'm hating on. It doesn't seem like a serious campaign, so I don't know. I'm not treating it serious. The axe, that's it's dinner time. What's a good novel to read?
You don't understand us if you think we're haters. We're not haters.
I'm not a hater. I'm all out of love, baby.
Yeah, I'm not the nicest people ever.
But
Sorry.
But someone asked what novel to read. Hold on. I was just reading a novel. What fucking novel to read? Let me think. I want to answer this and then we can end. I'm thinking, because I hope you have to read whatever I asked you to read. Huh, I forgot I was rereading Junkie.
You were?
Yeah, I don't know. I was just like, I forgot. There was one section in it where he describes doing heroin in a way that he just clearly is not real. He just made up. That I wanted to reread because I was like, there's no way he actually wrote that. He describes like cutting his arm and pouring heroin in with an eyedropper, where I'm like, that's not, you can't do that. You would not do that. Even if you could do that. I think you should read The Day of Creation by J.G. Ballard. Or read Red Cavalry. You know what? Read Red Cavalry. That's by Isaac Babel. You should read that. Fucking way ahead of its time. Fantastic book. Red Cavalry. You got anything else to sign off on, baby?
No. We'll be higher energy next time, I promise.
Okay. Good evening. Love you, baby.
Love you too.